Okay, so last week you guys had just finished up your conversations with the Idolin Ramu as you figured out his kind of separated stories as you went to see 5 different apparitions and put them in the correct order and spoke them back to him. And he made a pact with the Gold, allowing you to summon him through the use of his summoning jewel. Though he did make a note that, since you're not of the summoner race, his powers would be diminished through you calling him. From there, you went to Limblum, picked up some new quests and items. You also just double-checked that Nogmeg and Mogkar were not related by using blood magic, and you also got a new quest for a mine in the Forgotten Continent. And you all kind of sat around discussing what you would do next, and the best thing you could do was probably to investigate some more into the Dark House where Nogmeg grew up. So you use Horace's time ship to get over there, and you're able to identify the barrier to be around 25 years old. And upon entering the house itself, De Gold was able to find a fake book within a bookcase that opens up a trapdoor into the basement, which seems to be another laboratory belonging to Horus. Inside, you found 6 cages, 4 of which were empty. However, 2 contained 2 monstrous beings, one being a Vice King, and the other being one of those white werewolf creatures. Used Dispel magic on both of them, revealing that the werewolf creature used to be a human, or Hume, and the Vice King used to be Domitian. You also found several boxes of varying materials, some of them being live rats, another being cut off dwarven beards. You also found plenty of vials of alchemical items, alongside a time shard and a topaz that is of the correct quality used in summoning Ifrit. You also found 2 new journal entries and a note talking about a number 9, and it's not Big Smoke's order. You went to the far end of this room to try and find anything else, and you apparently went onto the outside of the barrier that created the illusion, and for looking in, you saw what seemed to be a makeshift mine with varying races, moving minecarts, pickaxes, and ore around. You also identified many of these scrolls that are down here to be of several magical schools, from chronomancy, illusionism, necromancy, and chronomancy. Besides this basement, you also went into the dark room upstairs, where Nogmeg used to sleep and live. And you had found that the painting is actually a foretelling painting, as it's being created through time magic and tells the future. It had now had a house added into a cliff onto the outskirts of the painting itself, which you all decided to go investigate, and you were able to find a clearing in the mountainside where Mackie said he would love to make a house. From there, you all went back into the time ship and teleported back to Limblum, as you decided to get your affairs in order and decide what the next course of action is going to be. However, since Velis wasn't here, and she's now filled in, you might want to have discussions about the Eidolons you've been meeting and what you want to do with the Topaz, as well as what you want to do about the Time Shard. As you all know, that Time Shard is integral to the spell that allows you to travel between, through time itself. I've also noted in the chat some options of things you can do. There's still Auction House you can always do. You have 5 days, which is more like 4.5, because you're already midway through this day. You'll be getting new chocographs, because we had a missed session last week. You have that mine in the Forgotten Continent to clear out for the blacksmith, as well as the option to possibly summon and make a pact with Ifrit through the Topaz Jewel.
Well, first thing on the agenda is the items we have to go around.
Yep, if you want to move stuff around from Kutas's inventory, he's making a home for himself to live in whilst his husband is currently away, and he's going to become a housewife.
Well, I hope he enjoys that new quiver I got him.
Yeah. Well, he still might do some hunts on his own. Might go hunting for beasts for his lovely husband.
I mean, you could
some
make
rugs.
It's a fun quiver, so you could make it in a show shooter kind of thing with colors.
Well,
And stuff.
she can paint the buildings.
What does the
Yeah.
quiver do?
It can paint the buildings because it's their color arrows.
You can either shoot like basically colored smoke bombs, or shoot like paint blobs to like mark things and stuff.
Yeah, she's gonna.
I was
Kutas
really excited about that.
will shoot the building and the rooms to color them.
Pretty much splattering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kutas will hand over some of their gear that they don't think is integral to them. So obviously you can't get their bow or their braces of archery because that's pretty much their class stuff. However, you are allowed to choose from their belt of incredible dexterity +2, their battle boots, their headband of inspired wisdom, because for some reason they just put in fancy hat, but it's not a fancy hat. I don't think they've ever had a hat. They also have the wind ring, the ring of the attuned +4. They have 2 ethers up for grabs, as well as a Wendigo arm and a Shadow Mastiff hide, which is just like materials you've gathered from monsters, as well as the Mithril Chainmail +1 that you found in a recent dungeon.
Then we can sell the mithril, right?
Yes. You can only take those items if you're actually going to use them. Besides the Mithril Chainmail, you can sell that because that's so recent.
What do the battle boots do?
The battle boots are a synthesis item.
Yeah, pass up. Go down.
What does the Ring of the Attuned do?
+4 to any stat you want. Each day you can change it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So battle boots +4 initiative, +20% HP, MP attack, 4 strength, 4 natural armor. Damn. What slot is that?
They're boots, so the
Yeah.
feet slot.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking one of the ethers.
Oh, go for it. Right.
Sweet.
B still. Hold on. B. Yeah, I've got running shoes which give auto hit and auto potion. What's MP attack?
MP attack, I shall get that for you.
So you use MP to do.
Yeah, you basically use MP to use more damage. Alright,
Okay.
MP attack is you use 1/8 of your maximum MP to deal 1.5 times damage.
Oh, you just. Does anyone else use strength here?
Well, Rikishi does. Dugold uses strength for his slam attacks.
I do. I did not realize.
What does Jack have on his feet already?
I think he has feather
Yes.
boots.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have you got on your feet, sir?
I've got the boots that I think we took off him when we got those Germanus boots.
Rikishi's currently wearing boots of speed, which is 10 rounds of haste per day.
Yeah, he would benefit the most, I feel like.
Has he got any enchantment bonus with strength?
He has a power belt, which is a +6 to strength.
So
So he won't get anything from the strength.
But he'd get. Oh, he doesn't
You'll
get
get
MP.
HP, initiative, natural armor, and spell resistance.
Yeah,
Like strength is only one thing of the whole list.
exactly. I mean, MP attack is nice, but
He'll get 1 of the natural armor.
Yeah.
Because he already has a amulet of natural armor +3, and that's a +4, so you get 1 extra.
Oh, well, that opens up that if he wants another an excellent item, he could just change that
Yep.
away.
Yeah.
So
He's done anything that gives him SR, but 13's rather low, but it's something. Yeah, the only thing he won't benefit from is MP attack, or the strength, but everything else he should find to get stuff from.
I don't use strength.
Well, strength helps your CMB and CMD. Should be CMD.
Right.
Yeah, CMD is your strength and dexterity.
Because haste does not for me for a long time. The boots I've got on give me auto haste and auto potion. I'm thinking Jack's not here to really put in the input, but and anyone else can though. So if I take these combat boots, somebody take my boots of battle boots, whatever I've got.
These are battle boots.
Yeah, so I've got the ones that give auto haste and auto potion. Running shoes.
You want the battle boots instead?
Yeah, because I can use auto potion, however haste doesn't really do it for Mackie because he's riding and he only has 1 attack anyway, most of the time. And until I get to level 15, that's when it would change, but we're quite far off. Like,
Well, those running shoes are better than what
Jack
Jack's
has now.
got. Yeah, so I mean, like,
What about you? I mean, haste anyone can use. Like, Morellis can use it for a staff, but she can give herself haste all the time anyway.
I have auto potion already, and haste doesn't affect spells or my physical attacks all that much. So,
It does. It gives you an extra slam.
oh, it does give me extra slam. I thought.
Yeah, in Pathfinder, haste gives you another natural attack.
Oh, okay. I did not realize.
Yeah, I only found that out about 4 sessions ago. I didn't
Gotcha.
put it in Skype, but
Yeah.
we haven't come up a lot yet.
Yeah. I do a lot more healing these days.
Well, I take the battle boots, Jack takes the running shoes then.
Yeah.
Can do.
Yeah.
And then I'm happy to swap again if he wants if he wants a different necklace. Instead of his natural armor one, but
I'll just put in brackets that he has the running shoes.
Yeah.
Well, no, he'd swap over. The running shoes
Yeah.
are just better in general. I'll just put the boots of speed in his inventory.
battle boots +4.
Oh, he's already got them in there. Okay, so. So I shall swap these over. Though he's probably never gonna get the auto potion.
They don't carry potions.
No, he has a 2-handed weapon.
Oh, do you need free hand?
Yeah, for auto
Wow.
potion you need a free hand to actually use the potion.
Oh, it's auto haste. Saves him.
Yeah.
I noticed that a lot of the time he comes in the situation of do I haste this turn or do I make my weapon 5 foot? Or other way around. When he comes back, if he wants to swap, I'll have to swap again.
What, for the battle boots?
Yeah, because if he can get a necklace for the natural armor, get rid of the natural armor necklace he's got and get another one. Have these back.
Yeah, amulet of health.
What was the boots that he had on? Is some sort of.
Just plus 10 rounds per day of haste.
Yeah, he had boots of speed, which is just for 10 rounds a day you can have haste and you can turn it off and on. Don't know why he said swift for boots. In the inventory it says free action.
yeah, I know in 3.5 it's a free action to do.
Yeah, it's a free
On or
action.
off.
Don't know why he's been using swift actions up to this point.
So this 20% HP, is that after con or before con?
It's of the health you have currently.
So
After con. And if you lose con, you also lose
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
that as well. The easiest way to do it is to just go to classes and then add a section saying 20% and then just put that into the HP. And then just don't give that level, because then it won't add in con.
here, yeah. 0.2. So 18 more health.
So where you have class name of like
Yeah,
Beastmaster just underneath. I know we put in like toughness and stuff here as well. You can just put like 20% and then in HP just put 18.
Got over 100 health now.
Let's see.
Defensive, natural armor, sparks, I don't have any.
Does anyone want the belt of dexterity?
I've already got +6.
That's what I was trying to decide right now. I guess, yeah, I could use it. I'll just switch my Ring of Attunement tomorrow to Constitution or something. Whatcha?
You've got a Ring of Attunement?
Yeah, it's a +2.
Alright.
Jack doesn't want it because he already has a power belt, so he's taking up his slot. So the gold will have the dexterity +2 item.
Yeah.
You can improve these. You just pay the difference between a 2 and a 4.
Okay, cool.
Who wants the headband of inspired wisdom? It's a headband slot because it's a headband.
I already have one, so I don't need it.
I've already got a rune necklace, which is 2 con, 2 wisdom.
Jack already has +2 from his force bracelet. Meg?
I got my performance flower.
Morellis?
No one.
I get +2 from Force Bracelet.
What about Ali? Oh, can she even have this? I think I noted down what slot she has.
Oh, she can have a
I think she
headband.
can have belt. Headband slot, yeah, headband slot.
I have not noted it down in her bio. Is it in the inventory?
It's in
Oh,
items.
yeah. She's not allowed eyes or a head, but she can have a headband. So, yes, you can put it on Ali if you want.
I mean, if no one else wants it, then yeah, sure, but...
Everybody else has either filled that slot or already has +2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine, man. She'll take it.
Helps some skills as well as a will save.
Will save's always good.
Alright, let's put that in her headband slot then. Who wants the wind ring? This is a +1d6 wind on any weapon attack.
I already have one. I'm sure it wouldn't stack.
No.
Weapon attack, that's... So that wouldn't count for natural attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To melee/ranged attacks. Let me go down to wind ring because that's different. Melee/ranged attacks, firearms, gunblades, bows, crossbows, and slings, pistols, elemental or ammunition. It says melee/ranged attacks, not weapons, so it would work on your naturals.
Oh, neat. I would be happy to take that then.
Do you have any element that would be in contrast to it, though?
Not on my,
For wind, it's going to be either ice or earth that will kind of negate each other.
Gotcha. I do not have any elements that are attached to my natural attacks. I think my staff is wind. How does that Does that work with my staff as is?
Let's see why not.
I'm gonna say it won't work with elements of the same element.
Okay.
Or stabs of the same element.
Fine with me. Still nice for my natural attacks, if y'all don't mind.
And you can still use your lightning dukes because they're not opposed, so you can have wind and lightning.
That would be insane.
That's what I've gone for. So I've gone for wind, lightning, fire. I've got the wind and fire. Just need the lightning from you whenever you can do it.
Gotcha.
And Jack has both rings already, so he doesn't want to give up either of his rings because
Yeah.
he absorbs lightning and has evasion from them.
Wow.
Alright, that's the wind ring done. Who wants the ring of the attuned +4?
I mean, that's pretty much useful for anyone.
Yeah.
Besides Jack.
Yeah. Well, +4.
This can be any of the 6 abilities, and you choose it at the beginning of the day.
See, I've already got 6 to my dex, and I don't need higher courage. See, all it would give me is +2 to my con, so I've already got +2 to it. So I'll pass.
I just used my +2 on int, because I've already got +2 from the force bracelet.
And you could always get rid of that force bracelet, get something else, and then. What about your con score? You're really low health, are you?
Let me just have a look. Yeah, con's at base 10.
So that'll be.
That'll give you 24
22.
health. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're 12.
Oh my god.
That's pretty much nearly.
Girl, why you have no health?
I mean, that's like a third increase to your health.
Why not?
You're at 62, you'd be gaining 24 at level 12.
I mean, I suppose it could be useful.
And Stu or G use it.
I've already got +4 to my intelligence, and I've got everything else pretty well boosted. I feel like 24 health to Varellus could go a long way.
And then it fort saves as well, which yours is very low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that you've taken up the habit of teleporting others with you when you go to dodge things, I'm much more inclined to keep you alive.
There you go.
Cheers.
Oh, get away.
You need to
away,
keep your
mate.
car alive.
Get away, mate.
This is our game-breaking mage. She is our friend.
And speaking of game breaking, one of the viewers has asked a question through the point system. In your guys' opinion, who is the best player in the team?
The best player? No, that's a different.
Yeah, that's a varied question. It depends on who's asking it and how they're asking it.
It's just in Will's. He's just asked who is the best player in your team.
Well, in my opinion, I'd say it's like Stu and G.
Player-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
If
If you're going for broken characters, it's either me or Fish.
No, it's player.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's definitely
Why
Stu or
me?
G.
What are you talking about?
You have a habit of breaking characters as well, though.
By accident.
Uh,
I totally don't look at these things. Brodka was just because I wanted to throw bombs at people. Not my fault.
I'd say my vote would be either for Stu or G. Possibly G because he appears on time a bit better.
Yeah. I think I'd throw my vote towards G. I mean, I've done some cool life-saving moments, but I'm usually halfway down. I can't figure out how to save myself. So,
Like, G's the most consistent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. We're gonna say. Dude, guys. He's the voice of reason here. Pretty much all the time.
Those
And
are
like,
just
like
fight
he's a big brother who stops the stupid siblings from doing stupid stuff. Most of the time, anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, again, it just depends on what you're actually asking.
Apparently, someone's mic is very low.
How low?
How
Someone
low
is
can you go?
very vague.
Probably G. It's probably G.
That's why I'm
Very
asking
low.
if it's male
Yeah.
or female.
Don't know, it's too low, man. Anyway, so that's a ring of a
You
tune.
can't tell if it's male or
The Wendigo Arm and Shadow Mastiff Hide we can just probably get rid of. We don't need them. And
You're
just
just
a
gonna
myth-
chuck them.
Yeah,
You're not gonna mount them on the wall.
and then the Mithril Chainmail. Don't think anyone here needs it because I know me and Jack both. I've already got Mithril Breastplate +2 with spell storing.
Apparently, the female is great. I guess that's one
Yay.
thing. Jack is currently wearing an adamantine breastplate. I don't think he'd want to swap that.
No.
I don't know how much more AC the Mithril Chainmail will actually give him, really.
Well, he's got DR, so I doubt he'd want it anyway.
Uh,
That's why he went Adamantine instead of Mithril. Is that it? Stu, can you use it?
I'd lose too much from my magician's robe for a couple AC, which things either hit or miss me anyways.
Yeah. It's to sell it then.
it counts as light armor.
Yeah.
Even then, it's not going to apply to many people in the party right now.
My HP is now at 86. That's pretty good.
It's better.
Yeah. For you, maybe.
Mine's at 109 with 30 AC, thank God.
Do you remember where you got the Mithril Chainmail from?
Bought it, did he?
No, you found this in a cave. I guess I shall look up the price for that. Mithril, it used to be medium, so that's 4,000. Plus 1.
Did I ever offer this magician's robe to you, Nogmeg? I have it written down. I remember we got one, but you weren't here that day, so we didn't want to.
Not on game, no. I remember, now that you mentioned it, that you talked about it when I was gone, but
It's really good.
I mean, that was my chain shirt.
Let me see. It's under. I have the info written down somewhere here. But where? Magician's Robe. It offers +4 intelligence. You gain auto potion. What else we got? I think it also gives.
Magician Robe is MP plus 10% as well. I don't think you said that.
Yeah, that's the one. I was like, I don't have all the stats written down.
Yeah, I just put it in chat.
Yeah. So the total armor is 4 AC.
My current armor gives me +5 to AC, and the note. I have the rallying on it, which gives everybody +6 to will save against fear effects, which is basically what was the essential part
Yeah.
in that one fight.
It also helps when the gold has to fit everyone besides the party, like
Yeah.
you were doing to the
Yeah.
defense.
But when I don't have time to, do the counter song
Hmm.
for a chance, or there's too many enemies or something.
You'd also not, you wouldn't be able to use auto potion either.
Yeah, because I pretty much play alt music all the time.
Yeah.
Takes both my hands.
Well, there's also Varellus. But it does come at a cost of percentage. Spell nonsense.
Sorry, what was that?
There's a magician's robe up for grabs, but I know you've been super reluctant to take any armor.
Yeah, I really don't like armor.
It has 10% spell failure.
And it cuts off some of my class abilities as well.
Oh, okay.
You can't wear armor at all.
No, if I want to use like some of my class abilities,
I
like
thought it was
evasion and
just light.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in evasion, you need no armor.
Yeah, no armor at all.
Okay. Well, then we've got one of those.
Cool.
Unless, is there another
Uh,
tier that can be
Ali?
made from that?
Yes. Magician's robe, if you combine it with a glass armlet, turns it into a light robe.
Oh. We don't have a glass armlet, do we? Am I carrying a glass armlet?
Maybe.
That is possible.
Basically, that turns it into kind of the same thing, but it gives +2 to strength, intelligence, and wisdom, +2 to the damage of holy and shadow spells. All your spells cost half MP, and you have auto regen.
Half
Damn.
MP, that's amazing.
Right?
It's better in the real game because you cast spells that cost like 90, but in this you're down to about 9 at max.
Yeah, so it's just amazing. Does that include like if you apply meta magic stuff as well?
Yes, but you still, if you can't cast a spell without altering it, you still can't cast it. So if you're trying to
No, I
cast
get
a
that,
14,
yeah.
you still can't. But yeah, if you use med magic, it'll still cut the price in half.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's pretty useful for me into gold. But yeah, neither me into gold can use it.
Yeah, half MP spells cost half, but are still the same spell level, and it can't be used to cast spells at the current spell level.
Oh, to go probably
And
use it, yeah.
auto regen, you get 2 HP every turn.
Crazy. I do not have a glass armlet on me.
I'll have a look, but I don't think I do.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know that we've found one. I think it was
I
the
think we
glass buckle that I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
you got loads of them.
Yeah, you've got a few glass buckles. I don't think you've got a glass armlet yet.
Can we buy one?
You haven't found a place that you can buy them from yet, I don't think. I'll double check for you.
But yeah, Allie's wearing armor. She can upgrade from what she's got, right?
I mean, yeah, but I ain't like using stuff in Ali if no one else is using it. Because she's
No one
only
else is
level 8.
using it.
Or
There's-
level 10 rather.
We're the only 3 mages in the thing, if Nugmeg doesn't want it.
You're in disc 3, so Limblum would have Gus armlets now.
Oh, there you go.
I completely forgot you moved on to disc 3.
Any of
Yeah,
your
you-
items would be interested in the
You can buy glass armlets now.
I mean, with the gold's healing spells, it'd be most useful for him with the half MP.
You can also buy these in Alexandria. You can also buy these in Trino.
Well,
So basically, the main cities that aren't destroyed, you can go buy glass armlets.
crazy.
I think we should do that. Upgrade it.
Well, who has the money for it now?
How much is
I
it?
do.
Really?
A glass armlet costs 4,300 gil.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can afford that.
Yeah, me too.
We've got the mithril armor to sell, which is 3,000.
And since you're buying it from a shop, you just know what the glass armlet does. Just in case you want more glass armlets just to wear. Alright, there you go. Glass armlet gives you energy resistance to water of 5 points, as well as a +2 competence burst to save against poisons and disease.
So that's 4,300 for that, and another
18,000 to
to
combine
synthesize.
Wait, 4,300? I thought you meant like 43,000.
No, 4,300.
Yeah, I got confused then for a second. I was thinking that's a bit expensive, maybe.
Yeah, that's a bit much for that item, isn't it? Let's see, what else do we got going on? I have a shield in my chest. Looks like copy. Alright, this could be sold as well. Boop.
Now you're asking the big questions.
Only big questions.
I thought you had sold that.
No, I left it in my right? I've left it in my chest this whole time. Because I didn't want to get rid of it until I bought the new shield, and then now that I bought a shield, I just forgot, or didn't really have the time.
Light steel.
That's good. I'll put the monster parts I'll just put in my chest with the rest of them.
Also had this. Pachoo! So both of those things. I will delete these from my inventory. Pachoo. Close out character sheet, and I will reopen it. So there. That's the money I can offer back. I was pretty wiped out after giving gifts.
Yeah, so
I've also got, I guess I got another 3,000 of personal gold.
Well, you'll be getting paid for the defense just within 5 days. So
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, if we're looking to upgrade my robe to a new robe, jeez, what is that? 22,000 though?
all I've got. What is it?
I've got 42,000.
Holy mother of...
Doesn't.
No, I got
haven't
44.
bought it. Yeah, there's those who haven't bought anything.
you just want to go to the auction house, spend it all.
Well, that's what we got from the free items we're selling, so that can all go to it. Said it was 21.
21,000 for what? Sorry.
The
It's like 22,300 for
22.
all of it to get glass armlet and upgrade the robe.
So you just need 16, 5, 2, 1 from the other two people who are rich.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
I can go half is what early.
Yeah, I mean, I would pay whatever.
I like how Nogbag, I have half as much money than you, but I will also go halfsies with you.
There you go. But someone's got to pay that one extra gil.
I'll do it.
Not waiting
I'm
around.
terrible with using all this money. So it just piles up.
That is insane. Okay. Thanks,
Right,
guys.
so you're moving Gil around and you're combining the mission robe with the last armor eye.
Yep.
How much am I paying? I don't mind, I just need the number.
8,260.
82,000. Wait, 8,260?
Yeah, 8,260.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I'll pay that.
And that's to make a light robe for just a gold? Or
Yeah?
Because an alley has what, like, so now we have a spare magician's robe that can go to alley as well.
You had 2?
Yeah, I had one that I'd been holding on to for possibly Nogmeg, and there was the one I was wearing.
Ah, okay. Ali is currently wearing a cotton robe.
Which I think is what the stage down.
Kinda. It gives her 3 days of casting Shell and Protect, which she's never used.
I haven't found the use to yet.
Oh no, just Shell, not Protect. Well, she
Just
knows
Shell.
Shell, she can't cast it though, 'cause it's not in her class. I'm pretty sure Black Mages can't use Shell.
I'm pretty sure they can't. It's only white mages, never classes.
Yeah, the Magician Robe's just a straight up upgrade because she doesn't use Strength. And it'll give her more MP.
Yeah,
So you can give Magician's Robe to Ali if you want.
I would like to.
Yeah, what's it do again?
I think it's just up on the chat there. Right? Or,
Yeah, I'll put it again.
nice.
Oh, cheers.
It's still a quilted cloth, so it'll still have the same
Penalty.
yeah, the armor penalty and everything. It's just it has more armor. I think cotton robe's only +1, whereas that's a +3. So it's 2 extra AC, I think.
4 intelligence.
Yeah, plus an extra 2 to intelligence. That's pretty good. Auto potion. I mean, that could be useful.
Yes,
Yeah, to use the potion.
she can use potions. Yes, because she uses a staff, and you can just easily swap between 1 and 2 for that.
Is the staff not a 2-handed weapon then?
The power staff is a 2-handed weapon. However, you don't get attack opportunity with the staff, so when you're not using it, you can just have 1 hand free.
Oh wow, that's pretty useful. Yeah,
However, with Jack, if he takes a hand off, he loses half of his strength, so he's always 2-handing his spear, so he would never be able to use it.
that makes sense. Does anyone want this quilted cloth armor then? Or this other robe?
Cotton robe.
Cotton robe, that was it, yeah. Should we
Actually,
just sell that?
we definitely could. I don't think it's used for. I mean, like, it's only used to make a magician's robe at this point.
Yeah, we don't need that.
The shell's useful, but
I'll.
still haven't used for that yet.
I now, because of the light robe, it gives me all these buffs. I'm gonna put up these magic items for sale, since we all seem to already have it anyways. So. It's been a while since we've sorted through all this. What's the other one?
I just need upgrades on my items. Like,
I don't know. So the what is it? I'm trying to remember how much is haste thrown around to people. Anyways.
Depends on the fight, but
I can cast it.
Okay.
then I can do it as well
I'm just
with
Yeah,
the
a
limited
lot.
range.
Yeah, Nutmeg's always a lot better than my spell casting.
yeah. I was mostly wondering just because I have the current boots I have. They give +2 to strength and +2 dodge AC, but I don't. I get hit all the time anyways when I get hit. So I'm just
Any more
trying
decisions made?
to decide if I want those boots of haste that they.
Are you already wearing boots?
I am wearing boots, but with the robe now, I've got overlapping stoof.
Ah, yeah.
These can be sold.
I mean, you could take them because there might be situations where haste isn't like that necessarily for everyone, so I don't cast it always.
I gotcha.
So
Are those the
There-
items you've just got from Kutas?
One of them, the belt of incredible dexterity, was the headband of wisdom I've had. So
Okay, you can't
sell
can't
that.
sell You can't sell Kutas's stuff.
Alright, then he can have
I
that
could
back, so it's
take
just...
the Dex belt.
Okay.
I have currently Belt of Tumbling, which is +4 to acrobatics, but I think the Dex is more useful than just acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
You also have that broken feat where you just move through your friends.
What's the,
The best feat. Also, I can withdraw 2 squares.
Does anybody else benefit from 2 strength and 2 dodge AC? And have a boot slot that they'd want to replace?
Sorry, what was that?
I've got boots that give +2 to strength and +2 to dodge AC. Wasn't sure if somebody else wanted those. I mean, if nobody else can use them, I'll just keep wearing them. But if somebody else can, I'll switch over to the boots that give me haste.
The only thing I benefit from is the dodge AC.
It's not terrible.
We could either give it to Varellis or give it to Ali.
I pretty much just where all the hand-me-downs go to end.
Yeah. Well, you're not buying stuff, so you got to take the hand-me-downs where you can get them.
The animals can't wear that stuff, so...
Yeah, they're boots. They're not exactly made for claws.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't think I'm ready to give them up. My AC's still relatively okay.
Keep them then.
Yeah. Thank you, though. Alright, so Headband of Wisdom is up for sale.
You mean as in just selling it, or does nobody else need it? Because I think you handed down the other one to Ali.
Yeah.
Pretty sure off the top of my head that should be 2,000 to sell.
Cool.
Actually, I'll just double check. Oh yeah, if you want to sell that, it's 2,000 gil.
Cool.
Bill or tumbling.
It's the thing I had before. If anybody wants acrobatics, it's there. We can sell it. Something Ryokishi used to have.
Yeah, it's acrobatics made to move through a threatened square or for enemy space. It's only for acrobatics to move around. Jack already has a ton of stuff boasting his acrobatics, and his belt I don't think he wants to get rid of. I'll check.
I think
Nice.
he got rid of these to get that belt.
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
You say sorry?
That's the belt. He got rid of this belt to get the belt he now has. That's why I was wearing this belt, because I happen to have a
Then
free
he
weight
won't want
slot.
it back.
So just sell it then, I guess.
If you sell that, you can get 400 gil for it.
Sure.
Did you want me to check if any other items are made available that you want to synthesize?
Ryokishi was looking something to synthesize, but I can't remember what it was.
Ouch. That was a small hit to my intelligence.
You cannot get Gaia gear or Jade armors yet.
Was it just a tin armor that Ryokishi wanted?
Yeah, he wants tin armor, but he needs to find a hammer.
Everybody wants tin armor, but
I mean,
like everybody wants tin armor.
It's hilarious.
You don't need 24 something AC.
On its own.
The hoops you have to jump through to get that item just makes me laugh at him.
Let me know when you're done with items.
I'm personally done.
I think there was one more ether. I'm good as the stuff.
Yeah, Raz took one.
Yeah.
I'll take the belt of tumbling. Because Mackie has no belt on, I've just realised.
But you're always riding.
Yeah, true.
So
It's gonna make no difference.
he's changed how bonus MP works. It looks like.
What Villidan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's working on a new table for a spell level instead of class level.
Yeah. I mean, it's posted, so I don't have anything else to base it off anymore. So I'm just gonna go by this. Unless.
Yeah, he's actually changed it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go off with that instead.
Okay.
I need to change your MP values then, everybody.
Yeah. Looks like it's kind of a debuff. We're getting nerfed, guys.
No, not the nerf hammer.
It's not a heavy one. It's just ouch.
I need all the MP I can get. I'm not a real mage, guys.
I mean, you cast songs, not spells, so only
I
like.
blow through a lot of because I can cast 2 songs per turn. It takes a lot of MP. Takes a shit ton of MP.
I don't think half MP even works for you either.
That's what I was kind of wondering, but I don't think so because they're not spells.
Bells cost, yeah, it wouldn't affect you because you use songs.
Jeez.
I mean, on one hand, I can help Rikishi because he's not superstitious of my music because they're not spells, but then again, I don't get spell boosts because they're not spells. Eh.
I mean, your songs work in anti-magic.
That's true.
6 level spells.
I think the only thing that actually affects your songs is spell resistance.
Like silence.
And silence, yeah, but
But then again, silence affects everything I do. Class abilities as well, most of them anyway.
yeah.
I've got this to sell, which Mackie will never use.
1d3 silver weaponry. What's the name of that 1d3 thing you got there? I'll take it the dagger you got.
Yeah, small silver cookery.
How come you want to get rid of that?
I'll never use it.
I mean, what else are you using?
I've got 2 other daggers. One's +1 adamantine dagger. Where's the other one?
The thing about that one that if we face mist monsters, these are stupid good against them.
Why would you not choose a silver over the adamantine? They'd be doing the same damage except one just overcomes DR for adamantine and the other does a load more damage against mist monsters. Also, the cookery has a higher crit range than a dagger.
Because both my daggers have ability.
They have an ability.
Ability, which uses my dex. That doesn't.
Yeah, that adds your dex as well as whatever you're already doing to it.
A question about the light robe. Is shadow an actual element type for us, or is that just dark when it comes to like?
It is shadow. Shadow is an element
Okay, gotcha. Just making sure.
because there's holy and shadow elements. I don't think he's changed those names recently.
Okay,
Because on the site it still says shadow.
cool.
But with the class setup, I think only the blue mage is going to have access to shadow magic or shadow damage.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Well, there's no white mage, and I think only the white mage would have Darkra. I don't think the black mage has Darkra.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Strength,
Oh no,
dex,
the
or
black mage
casting.
does has Darkra, but your one doesn't.
I'm surprised to find the black mage has Darkra.
It's just the shadow version of Holy. But it's for black mages and necromancers for a Darkra. It's just that your doll doesn't know it.
I thought it was to cure blindness. That's
No.
why. Yeah.
I don't think there is a spell that's just for darkness. There's items as well as Azuna.
Weird. So what is the element dark?
Dark just means shadow.
Okay, so dark is shadow stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why? Where are you reading dark?
A lot of my spells, not a lot of my damage dealing spells, but a lot of my spells have dark as their elemental type.
Okay, if it says dark, it should be shadow, or the other way around. I don't know if he's changed the wording or not there.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Right, so that's the damage from the silver weapon. If it's a mist monster.
How do you have so much strength?
I just got the item, the belt, the boots.
Wouldn't your dex be higher?
Yeah, but you can't choose, can you?
Yeah. It says
It's
additional
two
damage
strength,
equal
not-
to their
sorry.
strength, dex, or casting mod.
So the first one would be two
The
strength.
first one would be strength because it's
Yeah.
a melee weapon. The second one would be dex because it's the enchantment of it's what silver does.
That's what it would be, sorry. And then... So it
And
depends on
that is an additional 2 damage with your strength instead of just having the dex of your dagger. If it's a mist monster, that is.
Yeah, it depends on what I'm fighting then, because obviously I've got an adamantine dagger, which uses my dex as strength, dex as damage, so that's -2. However, if it's an adamantine, I'll keep all 3 daggers.
Just keep them.
Yeah,
You can just keep it and then see by situation which when you draw.
so I've got that, and then I've got a adamantine dagger, and then the other one's just normal dagger with fire on it. Wait, I can't. No, cookeries are minus to my attack using a cookery. I only use simple weapons. I need like -4 to attack or something.
Yeah, if you're not proficient.
Yeah. So I highly doubt this is ever going to be better then. I'll keep it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'd say keep it for now.
Yeah.
And if it really proves useless, then just sell it.
Alright. Everyone done shopping?
I think so.
If you're done shopping, I'll get the new chocographs you would have gained. Check which one you just recently got though.
I'll do the whole editing.
Forgotten Mainland. Alright, so you're getting, how's it? 3 chocographs.
Right.
And the Forgotten Mainland wants to us. Okay, you got that one, and then next one. Okay, those are the 3 new chocographs. The first one is our forgotten crystal marks our treasure, deep within the sea's depths. Second one is the forgotten frost, our northern tips. Only our little island keeps us warm, hugged by the mountains. And then the third one is I hear there's a sunken treasure near a peninsula in the southern part of the outer continent. Oh,
So 2 in the forgotten, 1 in the outer.
If it's forgotten, then how come this hint exists?
Yeah.
somebody remembered.
It's not forgotten then.
Well, it's forgotten by other people.
Oh, it's not fully forgotten.
I mean, I can take
Okay.
out the god part and make you search
Impossible
around
to
the
find.
entire map.
Yeah. Well, I don't really. We've got 5 days. Has anyone got all to do in these 5 days, or do you want to look on the outer continent map and see what we can see?
I mean, I got spells to learn, but I'm cool doing whatever.
Are you traveling around just to do the chocographs then?
Or you go
Well-
with the outer continent one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When we get over there, we're normally in the south part of it anyway.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I'm cool with that.
I would say sunken treasure, so there's a chance we can't even get to it. But we'll see. Might as well go over
Oh,
and
it's a
find out.
sunken treasure?
Well, it says it in the clue. I don't know if it's actually sunken because it's spelled wrong. Or am I just stupid?
I mean, that might mean that it's deeper
What's-
than the
what's
shoreline.
spelled wrong?
No, ignore me. There's
Yeah,
only one way to find out. Let's go in.
yeah, I'm down to. Is Varellus able to learn as we...
Not walk.
If she can, well, she can ride the choker. Yeah, she can learn while you walk.
Okay.
Well, if you ride a choker, she can learn whilst riding that.
Cool.
That's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
will take you some time to learn the spells, though. Do you remember the ruling on learning spells?
It's like 1 hour per level, is it, or something like
It's 1 hour to decipher it, then 1 hour per spell level.
that? That was it. What spell do I want to learn first?
I don't know. And if we have time at some point afterwards, you guys interested in clearing out that cave?
In the
You don't
forgotten
want to.
continent.
You don't want to talk to Ifrit?
I
I'm a bit
do,
iffy on
but
it.
yeah, I'm like, I have one summon. If I feel the need to get, yeah, he's iffy, and I think I might want to invest in some diplomacy items.
How dare you call Ifrit iffy?
Iffy, it's a little iffy, that guy.
Just a nickname, yeah.
He's gonna love it.
We can't earn the caves in
Hi,
the forgotten
Iffy.
continent. I mean, we can go over there and probably be teleporting nowhere near it, but
I mean, that's just for like after we go treasure hunting, just 'cause mix it up, try out some of our abilities.
well, let's go to the outer one now. See what the photograph's like.
Cool.
When can Ali be upgraded again?
No.
We need to find someone that can actually do it.
Alexandria, you know
You
the
do it.
person who can. Wait, she does it.
Yeah, you did the last one.
Ah,
You can't do it anymore. We need to find someone else.
Who said that?
you.
You did, didn't you?
No. The first two upgrades were with the
Trino.
researcher in Trino,
Yeah.
and then he said after that he can't do anymore. And then you turned it into a black waltz with the help of DeGold on your own together.
Oh wow. So
then
we
after
could.
this point, it's just you who does it.
How long would it take?
Sometime.
Ah, I mean, that's definitely worth the time, though.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it. It just depends on how much time you guys have got free.
We have at least 5
I mean, we
days.
got we got 5 days.
To upgrade Ali to the next version, it'll take you 3 days.
Yeah.
Hey.
Honestly, that is worth doing.
If you guys reckon so,
Let's
yeah.
go.
You want to do that now or after you've done treasure hunting?
Whichever, I'm easy.
I just want to see the outer continent first, see what it's like. I mean, that's the only chocograph we've got any way of getting to, or as long as it's not too far out in sea. Did we
So
gain any?
you just want to open up the map and not go there.
Oh, I want to go there so I can use the green.
Just have the chocobo smash its beak through the map.
Did we gain any items / points on this hot and cold thing we did?
I did, yeah, it's in there. 1,000.
I'm blind.
Yep.
Gaia, and 1,000 points.
Alright, to learn that, it'll be 4 hours, and you'll have enough time to learn that as you travel to the outer continent.
Yes, I can keep you all safe now. This smells amazing.
Here are gifts. Read them.
Like, I can teleport the entire party out of the way of an AoE now.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna get grappled so fast. My Osmos spell just went down to 1 MP, so I could steal MP for nothing.
Hmm.
That's pretty OP.
But my intelligence modifier went down, so it's hard. I have an easier time resisting.
So I'll use it. Well,
Smash the beak into the ground and use a green.
but,
Or do you want to look at the map first?
yeah, so I hear there's a sunken treasure near somewhere. The southern part of the outer continent. So what the hell's a pendulum? That word.
Peninsula.
Yeah, what the hell's that?
Probably this thing.
What thing?
Like,
That.
I mean, it could theoretically be this thing as well, but like, I don't know. They are the most peninsula-like things that I can see on the map.
In that case, I would, point to this, what you said down here. Well, I'll use the green, see if he points us that way.
Alright, give me a second. Your chocobo will look to the west.
Oh. Oh, we was about to go the wrong way. This then?
I mean, it's also near the peninsula.
How long would it take to travel around over there?
Quite some time, so you can't just go straight there because there's water in the way.
Yeah.
You'd have to go through the mountain path and then go through the mountains up top. So you
So
need to
go
go
across.
over there and then go down if you want to go that way.
How long was
We
that?
can stake a coastline.
Yeah, we can.
Or you can do that, yeah, you have reef, yeah, you can just go around the coastline.
Yeah.
MVP player right there.
However, you won't be able to get onto here because this is mountain. You can't just go from reef to mountain because you
We don't need to be
have-
on the mountain, I don't think.
I mean, if you want to get it on the reef, sure. That's the case. You travel around there pretty easily. Whereabouts do you want to go to?
Full out diggy party.
Yeah, out Diggy Pie. Sounds good to me.
Digging green.
Uh, 25. Just about half of your walking time. You want to dig here, do you?
Yeah.
Alright. There's nothing here.
Green.
Your chokeaway will look to the northwest. Go there, do you?
No, say not so, yeah.
Digging here, alright?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Green.
Chokeaway will look to the northwest.
Huh. Bear then green, big green, whatever.
You're gonna have to land on the land and then camp because you ran out of movement.
Was Verelis able to learn any other spells? Since
Yeah, she'll have 8 hours to learn something else if she wants.
Okay.
hint, hint, Alex.
Get there. I think you had spells. I thought you had more than one to learn.
She's got a whole scroll list full of them.
I've got loads. Thanks to the gold.
Huh.
Like, the gold is Verelis' favourite person at the moment.
Until she finishes reading. You'll have 8 hours to learn something if you want. Where do you say you want to travel?
Over there.
Maybe just
Alright.
try the land as well.
RG, what do you say?
We could try digging on the land as well.
You can't because you couldn't technically go there because it's a higher part of the ground. You need to go to a light green patch.
Okay.
Then green.
Digging where you are.
Yeah.
You found it.
Oh. Okay.
Or that.
In this chest. Yeah, you can learn that for us. That'll only take you 6 hours.
Thanks.
You get 6 softs, 4 ethers, and a pair of feather boots.
Have a bit still.
Feather boots.
They're the ones that were used to make the battle boots, I think. They make you float.
Yeah.
If you want to use detect magic and spellcraft, you can figure out what they are.
I shall do that. The school can join me.
You can get the +8.
Wait, sorry. We use them to make what?
I don't know. Roll and find
Text
out.
magic and spellcraft, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
+8 from.
I'll give a second opinion if it's needed. Verelis tends to
I see
show
how
me
it
up.
is.
You tend to show me up in this. You're good at this. There's only so many times an old man can take that.
Why is use magic device a charisma-based skill?
Because reasons.
Because the idea is that you're tricking the magic item.
Yeah.
For me, it's intelligence based.
Yeah.
You whisper sweet nothings into the wand's ear so that it does what you tell it to.
Shh, no, I'm a mage, see? Shh.
Leviosa. You gonna roll spellcraft then, Varellis?
I thought Dagul was doing it.
No,
No, he's letting you do it because you've got to show him up.
yeah.
Right, sorry, I didn't realise.
See, look at that nonsense.
Okay, feather boots are boots that are light as a feather. They absorb earth damage. They give you +3 to natural armor, as well as auto float.
Let them make things float.
Auto float!
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, we had Qtas was wearing one of those
Yeah.
at one point,
We
right?
had those because you just wanted the battle boots.
Yeah.
So we had these for a while.
Hold on, we can make another set of battle boots.
Yep.
Possibly.
What's the other part of battle boots?
Something that we sold, probably.
Wouldn't surprise me.
No, Winged Edge. We had to go to the auction house
I-
for that, and it cost a fortune.
You need feather boots and a wing edge for battle boots.
Well, that's not nothing for now. Absorbs earth damage. That is...
That's pretty badass. We can heal each other with that. Well, actually, who's got earth spells?
I do.
Someone's got an earth bomb, so they get rid of it.
Oh yeah, I've got an earth staff. The dirty
Yeah,
staff.
yeah. I'm not gonna let you just stab each other because that breaks the game at that point.
What are you talking about?
You can't just stab.
Well, I didn't let Jack just absorb his dragon's breath
That'd be an accidental.
because at that point you're healing yourself for absolutely nothing.
That's the whole point.
It's not the whole point.
Let's see here.
Gotta be a point where I put my
Telling
foot
me
down,
you've
say
never
no.
broke a Final Fantasy game with tactics like that?
Yeah.
Dope. Status effects. I'm having a hard time remembering what float does. Beneficial. There it is. Haha. There. Nope, it's not under beneficial statuses. What does float do?
Makes you float.
I think it's basically
You can't fall down holes.
yeah, you can't
You can't
You can-
fall.
you can fall, but maybe it's something like
You can't be tripped either,
what's
can
it
you?
called? A feather fall? Maybe.
Hmm.
At least I think it makes your
Yeah,
steps
yeah,
quiet because you're not actually walking.
Basically, you float 5 foot off the ground.
Okay. Cool.
Can't be. Can you be tricked and all that then?
Well, you're not on the ground, so no.
No.
Well, who wants them?
Honestly, I know he's already got some good boots on, but that because he finds himself getting tricked a lot due to being beat by higher monsters. So the fact that he can't be tricked even if he fails by 10.
Yeah, but his main thing is being grappled, not tripped.
True.
He's just floating there. The snack.
You will still take falling damage though. This isn't featherfall.
Okay. My bad.
Good to know.
This basically just negates the prone property.
Gotcha.
Because in Final Fantasy, when you get thrown into the air and fall down with float, you still take damage. It's just if there's an earthquake, you don't feel it.
Well, I mean, I always love having ways to absorb spell damage, but that benefits
Okay.
everybody.
I've already got good boots on, so I'm good.
And you wouldn't float because you're on the back of an animal.
Yep, that's all.
What about you, Nogmeg and Verilis?
I got pretty good boots.
I don't mean to brag, but my boots, they're pretty
Oh,
fly.
that's good.
I mean, I'm not wearing any boots.
Just going barefoot.
Not wearing
You're
it.
wearing clothing boots.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they'll give you more initiative if you don't have luck to your initiative already, Grellis. Oh no, I'm thinking about battle boots.
Yeah.
Boots, yeah. I don't think there's any times you've been tripped mostly. Oh no, there was. Yeah, you've been tripped a few times in the arena.
Yeah, I mean, it's just myself. I'm the only target.
Well, would you like to have my boots? Gives the
Does the float thing be of any help if you like want to use fly? If you're all floating, does it help any?
Well, you're already one square in the air.
Don't think it'd help much
if
more.
If you casted fly, you could technically. No, you couldn't. You can't 5 foot step up because that's double movement. Basically, it just gives you an extra 5 foot because you're already one square above the floor. But that's the only bonus it would give you.
I mean, if no one else wants them, I'll take them.
Yeah, I guess it's just a question of, do you want to be able to absorb earth damage or have 2 to your dodge AC?
I mean, whichever. It doesn't really make much of a difference. I mean, I get +3 natural armor. Oh no, I've already got +2 from my amulet actually, so that wouldn't even count. I get +1 from that.
That does mean you can swap your amulet for something else.
Hmm.
Amulet of more health.
I mean, yeah, fuck it, I'll take them.
Okay.
It's the feather boots, not the battle boots, for now. Unless you want to change them later.
Yeah, I get
Oh, I so want to change them later.
And there's the items, softs and ethers.
Yeah, still other items, softs and ethers.
I took 1 ether.
There's 3 more.
Max already got 3 to throw around, but you can take them again, just throw around if people need them.
You get an ether, you get an ether, everybody gets an ether.
Yeah, pretty much.
I already have 6 ethers on me.
Gold?
Oh, so many ethers. Let's see. I think I already have a bunk of them. Hold on. Hold the phone. I have wing edges. Hold the phone.
There we go.
Holy moly.
Yeah, you do have 3, you know. Well, you think you only have 2 now because you used one on the battle boots before.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you guys want to throw down for some battle boots? I would love some battle boots.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Need to go
I mean,
back
they're
to
not that good.
I mean,
level, yeah.
all of a sudden MP attack draining my MP isn't as bad knowing that all of my spells are half price.
That works out pretty good actually. Do you want these boots back then?
I would like those boots, yes please.
There you go then.
Thank you.
Just so you know, you can't turn MP attack off.
Yes, I am aware of that. It does suck in that regard.
You can't?
Yeah. In the game, you can't turn it off, so in this, you can't turn it off.
Oh wow, I thought it was like a choice.
So is
Top
it just
that.
like, at the start of a day, he's got 1/8 less MP, or is it per attack?
It's per attack.
Jesus, that's bad.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't
Why,
want
why
that
do
at
you
all.
want that?
Because he can choose not to do a slam attack.
It's
It's MP attack for your actual physical and ranged attacks. If he uses spells, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that's if you end up in combat, you run out of spells.
Right. I mean, you also got to keep in mind I have spells that are now half price and steal MP. So I'm like, I'm not gonna run into a lot of problems where I run out of MP.
And we just got shit ton of eaters.
Yeah. Here, Varellis, why don't you take these? Cause they're just not as good as battle boots. It's just not. Here's my gift to you. Thank you for buying me new boots.
They smell of dwarven feet.
It's cool. I'm still thankful for the scrolls.
You guys can head back to Limblum then.
I would like to, yes.
Yeah.
Did anyone actually take the softs and the eaters?
I mean, I can throw them in my bags if we really need to. Is it really going to weigh anyone down to carry these?
It's more the fact that you'd want somebody else to have a soft to turn you out of being in stone.
I have 2 already.
Let's see if I've got a soft.
I don't have any softs currently. I could take something.
Yeah, I could take a soft.
Well, just both of you have 2, and then there'd be 2 left, and then just give those 2 to Varellis.
Cool.
Deal.
That means the 4 people here all have 2 softs each.
Yeah.
There, bam, done.
So I'm taking 2 softs.
Yes.
Alright. Also, my AC's now at 17. I can't believe it. Thanks to those boosts.
Also remember, dodge bonuses are the only bonus that stacks.
Yeah.
Oh, is that deflection?
It's not deflection. Deflect you into the ocean.
Oh, I'm because scared of water.
Exactly. And then do you say to go, or just going to take the ethers? There should be 3 left.
I took 1.
There should be 2 left.
Then I will take 2, why not? What is the stats of these ethers?
1d6 plus 5.
Okay. Because I got a couple of them going right now. I'm trying to keep track of it.
Just get the Poison Ivy Bane outfit and have just pipes going into you, flowing the ether into your veins. Do you want to use Choco to get back, or do you want to teleport back?
Oh, how long would it take to get back?
2 days.
If we teleport, that's still enough time for Varellis to make a little friend.
Oh yeah.
A little friend.
I mean, if you guys want me to teleport, you're always pretty iffy about
The
it.
problem is you can teleport to Limblum, but can you teleport back here to get the rest of us?
Oh, why'd you have to put that out, fish? Aw. No, this is a part of the reef he's never seen before, so it's going to be the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. So let's just walk back.
Well, if Varellis wants a head start, you could take
Yeah.
some with them, and the rest of us can just catch up.
Yeah.
I'm in no particular hurry
Sound like a
anywhere,
nice
so I could
family,
take
yeah.
the long round.
Yeah, go for it.
You could get started on making Allie buffed up.
Ali version 4.
We'll come back to it.
Oh no, version 5, sorry.
Is that our
Oh,
last
yes.
version then?
No, she stops at version 6.
Okay, so we've got 1 more to go then.
Yep.
Is that at level 14 by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
So
Yeah, I'm going to teleport back then, if anyone else wants to join.
Oh, have fun.
Bye!
See ya.
Ah, so close. Okay,
Going at 99 or something.
that was close. I was like 10 points off of putting her into a harmful place. Actually, no, there's no harmful places you can go at this point. Alright,
The
so
ocean.
Varellis and Ali just pop out, and the rest of you just gonna travel back for each Chocobo.
Yeah. I gotta stay with little Moogles.
And Ricky Hood's just hanging around.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, Ali will be evolved and our money will be ready.
Yes.
Crazy.
Do you guys want to do anything during this day?
I can't, can I?
Well, not particularly, no, because you're crafting Ali version 5.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Just assigning my ring of attunement to my constitution, or getting the benefits from that now.
Said it goes to 7, so can she do it again?
No, 6 is the last one, so one more after this one.
Ah.
Do you think she'll learn Ultima? I'd like it if she learned Ultima.
Yeah, I think a lot of us would like that, wouldn't we?
I'm still loving the fact I have a companion about the leadership feat.
Well, you technically do, it's just you're not allowed to take leadership.
Yeah. You know how Aiden
that's
hates
fair enough.
leadership.
Yeah.
I hate it when everybody in the party takes it.
What?
Just end up with like 400 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
when we had 7 players at one point.
Animal
Like, oh
companion.
yeah, get leadership, just need more people to bloody take their turns.
Yeah.
Get an animal companion, then the leadership feat, and then have that person have an animal companion.
Oh, I did that, didn't I? With Viviana. A pet and a companion, why not?
You could also technically hire hirelings,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as well as summon.
Actually, that was me. I had leadership and summoning spells.
Yeah.
With the stupid wizard, as he was renowned for.
Go, minions, fight my wars for me.
Yeah. I'll be back quickly.
So nobody else do anything for this day?
Well, making the synthesized boots.
Oh, you want to make battle boots, do you?
Yeah, but the person who has the money just walked away.
I
She
can
said
go
she
for it.
would.
Hey, it's 18k. Do you want to split that between Nogmeg and Varus?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Thank you.
Alright, just remember to take the wing edge out.
Will do. So much things to fix now. Gotta add a component to all my spells so I can keep track of the MP.
And
These
we
are all...
also now have the plus 20 HP if you don't have that already.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Just add another class saying 20%. Just add it in there.
Yeah. Bachelor boots. It's crazy. There's that. Just... That's insane. MP attack uses just to deal 1.5 damage. That is nonsense.
Yeah, but that's on top of all of the things your fist is already doing.
I know. I'm like, that's,
So is that after everything then?
It's after everything, yeah.
That would be good with like power attack and all that sort of stuff.
Whereas his wind, ring, lightning, fists.
Oh, right.
you guys, I can hurt things so bad now.
Just costs a lot of MP.
Yeah. Thank you.
And become an ether addict.
You know what I'm really excited about? That 4 initiative, because I am always at the bottom of the initiative order.
Hey, you're a dwarf. You gotta run to keep up.
I do. These boots wake me up in the morning, make me do jumping jacks. I gotten faster.
How does the LEV5 look?
Yeah, it's the same.
Alright. What does LEV5 do?
Some things I'll do between sessions. Because with the other ones, I just swapped the character sheet. But now that she's invested a lot of stuff, it's technically faster just to add onto her new one. And the black waltzes aren't just a simple swap. I've got to add things in.
So we're teleporting to Alexandria now then? Well, yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Get our rewards. Alex?
So, you want to teleport to Alexandria?
Yeah, the 5 days are up now. We're going to go get a reward.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll get on that.
As you all prepare yourselves in the morning, the music.
Are you doing something first?
Yes, something's happening.
Oh boy.
Not just teleporting away then. Unless just teleport away. Like, I'm not interested in this, bye.
I mean,
I don't have time for your story. I'm out.
you could not be interested in this. If I can find the bloody song. Okay. Okay, so you all wake up on a new day with Ali stretching out her new legs and arms as you all decide it's time to go back to Alexandria to get your pay. However, as you're all preparing yourselves to get a nice little teleport or 5 over to the other kingdom, you hear quite a bit of commotion outside, as well as the synchronized shuffling of legs and the clanking of metal heading south from your house.
We should definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on here then?
Are you going to the windows or are you going outside?
Outside.
Yeah, I'll follow the Moogle.
The Moogle.
That
Plural.
fuzzy thing over there. The 2 fuzzy things over there.
Alright. You make your way outside, putting on your new clean boots, possibly cleaned out from dwarven smell or just completely synthesized into something new. And as you make your way outside, you notice several dozen kind of Alexandrian guards in formation marching out of your industrial district, heading towards the air cab. Along with those, every 1 or 2 platoon is followed by a set of 3 black mages, kind of making a lovely set of designs of colour and aesthetic. They don't seem to be overly aggressive in their marching, and they're rather slow to do it. Everyone seems to pass them by, giving them their space as they continue heading down the staircase to the air cab.
Do you think it's time for inauguration, maybe? As in Princess Garnet's time to become queen.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that was supposed to be coming up.
Do we follow them and see where they go?
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Do you want to be sneaky about this, or do you just want to not be? You want to be nonchalant?
Nonchalant.
How big of a crowd is like doing the same as us, just gawking at these soldiers going somewhere?
There are plenty of people like with their heads way outside of their windows, people on the streets. Normally there are plenty of worksmen and normally people who are making like notes on the area. They're just always about, and you can hear them gossiping amongst themselves, as well as the people moving out the way for them.
So these soldiers are making a show of this as they're marching down the street.
They're not really. They're doing it as if it's what they've been taught to do. They're not doing it to be a show.
We'll follow them until someone tells us not to.
We could just be going to the same direction.
Yeah. Well, we need to anyway, so.
It's not illegal to go down the stairs towards the air gap.
I know my rights.
Can we join in the march? March alongside them?
Yeah.
If you really want to.
Might just give it a go for funsies.
All right, roll me bluff. Unless you
One
have,
sec.
I'm sure there's a perform for like miming. I can't remember what we called that, but I'm pretty sure you don't have it.
I have no performance.
Yeah, so just bluff to try and make yourself look like they are doing, or making people think you're doing the same thing.
Those skills, man.
Nice.
A little box comes up in the bottom right hand of your screen, and you see the number 22 in purple writing, and then you hear somebody saying, "What's that soldier doing? We better send him something good." As a potion finds its way into your inventory.
That was a fun mini game.
This looks fun. Becky's definitely going to try this.
I mean, hell yeah, if everyone else is
I mean, this is just like the march in FF7.
Running bluff?
Yeah, bluff. You're taking a heavy penalty because you removed one of these humans.
Hot damn.
I mean, I'm gonna have my first off performance for this.
Just playing as long as they're marching.
Yeah, you have
He
to.
plays to the beat of the music.
Wow.
Alright, Mackie, you get a score of 33, and you are sent 1,000 gil.
Okay.
This is pretty good.
Oh, I wish I had drums now. Oh, I think I can. I can summon an instrument. But I don't have performance for that.
You get a score of 81. And I need to double check if this item is even in this.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Well, they're all joining.
I have summon instrument, but I don't have the performance. Perform percussions for it.
I love the fact the girl's trying to like blend in with the crowd. We're just marching alongside the soldiers.
I mean, he's enjoying the show that you guys are doing on, but he also knows that he has a reputation now.
I wanna like do the thing where I summon instrument like the big soldier drum, and then it just goes out to pretend that I'm drumming.
Sure.
I can actually drum. Yay, jingles.
Alright, Dogmeg. You get the rating so high that you're given, straight from the producer, 5,000 gil.
Well then.
Nice.
And as you go alongside this troop, finding spaces in the dozen platoons, you make your way down into the air cab station, where there are plenty of civilians still sitting around and talking, as they're not exactly being kicked out. But in the circle formations in the floor, you see several rather big purple bags, probably big enough to probably fit about 2, maybe 3 people in. and they all have golden ropes around the neck of the bags. And besides each of these, you see two Alexandrian soldiers. You can count 3 of these bags, and every now and again, a platoon kind of gets towards the bag. Then the platoon, instead of being in a box formation, turns into a line formation as they all move up to the bag, jump inside, and then you see a bit of ruffle in the bags, and out comes a purple, almost transparent orb that floats around in a circle, then it flows straight out of the air cab station. This continues on until the complete dozen platoon gets into the bag and teleports out. This continues to go on for a few minutes as you all start to get closer.
We just go for it, Kabo.
Guessing no other people are doing it, just soldiers.
Just soldiers and black mages.
I'm really tempted.
I mean, I'm guessing they're going back to Alexandria, but do we want to risk it?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. Part of me just like, hey, jump. There are 2 Alexandrias were at each back.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll start walking marching closer towards the bag.
Alright. It eventually comes to your time to jump into the bag.
They say up
They follow him, Maggie goes behind.
Roll me disguise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Do we all roll that?
No, just Mackie for now.
Okay. I mean, Annie could try and disguise herself as one of the black mages.
She's not fat enough.
No.
So it comes to the time where the Moogle, who's probably a third of the height of an Alexandrian human, gets up to the bag as the guards on the other side kind of like put their hands out to stop you. Sorry, can we help you? This isn't for civilians.
Oh, sorry, I just playing along. Sorry, Cooper. I'll turn around.
Please move aside.
I'll turn around and like force, doing an over-exaggerated march away. Like, really high kicks to the legs, really high swings of the arms.
Alright. What about Nutmeg?
I'm really, really tempted. But like seeing that Maki didn't get through, oh man.
This is the game.
Like, it is...
Do it.
It's like red light, green light.
I'm gonna try to go for it.
Alright, roll me disguise.
Nice.
Alright, give me a check. Give me a second, I need to check if that just makes you auto win. I need to check their skills. Why'd you roll twice?
You said give me a second one.
No, give me a second as in some time.
Ah, sorry.
Give me
Okay,
a second.
so-
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it shows my modifier because I rolled 1.
Yeah. You continue marching as Madkey he does like something like a nutcracker. He moves very solidly to the left and continues his march as you get up to the front and jump inside the bag. As the Actonian soldiers don't seem to stop you, even one of them gives you a nod. As you go inside the bag, you feel as if your clothing starts to get a tiny bit heavier until your entire body feels extremely light as you start to float into the air, and instead of the area being clear and kind of in its yellowish design, everything takes on a purple haze, as well as everything becoming much larger. Everyone else just sees a normal purple orb that's almost transparent come out the bag as it does a little spin and goes out the window. As Nogmeg has a sensation of flying through the air without any means helping her. Gorillas,
Oh no, please fail. We need you to get there.
you come up to a bag.
I'm not gonna let Knockback go on a rain. I'm gonna jump in as well.
Roll me disguise.
Please fail. Please fail.
Nice. Wow.
Bye, guy.
Alright. Perez gets into a bag, jumps inside, and the same happens.
no!
You shrink into a purple orb, and you fly off towards wherever this is going.
Cool.
Ali does not need to roll. She just gets in. And the same happened to Ali. She turns into a purple orb and flies out of one of the windows.
Sorry, guy.
So we're walking.
Well, I guess we're having a boys' night out, boys.
Ryokishi decides to go into a bag.
Wait, has he made it through?
Oh, that'll piss you off, wouldn't it?
It is a permission. How is that gonna
You
work?
might get stopped.
When you... Yeah, he gets stopped. He goes up to a bag and gets stopped, and he just kind of like nonchalantly goes to the side to find Maki.
Hey, Mackie's still marching around.
What about to Gold? You didn't even join in the parade. Do you want to try and sneak in as well, or not?
No, I'm not. Just because my rep's not so good here.
Alright. So to Gold, Ryokishi, and Maki were left behind when all the girls left.
Oh,
We gotta sit together, man.
do we get walking or do we wait for Relis to teleport back?
You think she could?
Don't know. I'm assuming they've gone to Alexandria. Gonna give it like an hour before we set off.
An hour before we set off?
We've got to get to Alexandria today.
That's true.
That means the transport has teleported away.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I'd get you and Ryokishi anywhere, to be honest. So we're just kind of... What do you want to do since we've got time to kill, it looks like?
Can I circle around and try
I could
to
do
get
some Tetra Master.
Go.
I got some coin to spend.
back?
Might as well.
Okay, so just gonna play some Tetra Master.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out. Because we're in Alexandria, like the town
No,
of...
you're in Lindblom.
Oh, we're in Lindblom,
So
gotcha.
this is what I mean. We need to get to Alexandria.
Gotcha.
And the transport has teleported away. That's what I'm saying. Are we going to wait an hour before we start setting off, or are we just going to wait until they come back?
Was our teleport ship here?
Your time ship, yes.
Okay, we can grab
It's
the...
on the plateau.
Yeah,
Alright.
we can go to the time ship then.
Yeah.
Alright, you take Horus to the time ship.
Alexandria?
Alright, ye. Take us to Alexandria.
Gonna try and teleport to Alexandria in the time ship.
Yeah, somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Alright. Thankfully, teleports you to Alexandria.
Ho-ho.
And as you get here, we shall take our break.
Cool.
I'll be right back then. So, gee, what's our plan now?
That's a good question. We're just gonna like see how it plays out and be like, oh, sorry, look like Funko.
Yeah, just doing it for funsies.
Like that's my plan. I don't know what you're gonna do. Well, like if we don't have to explain, just kind of casually walk away.
Try and blend in.
Are you waiting on Stu then?
Alright, I'm back. Oh, so many crackers.
Sounds like you brought the Joker with you as well.
The what? Who now?
Sounds like you brought the Joker with you. There's laughter in the background.
Oh yeah. Watching a little late night television.
Only 3 a.m.
Well, on the YouTubes.
Okay. Alright, I guess we can continue. As you all are teleporting in your own fashion destruction.
Hope you guys don't get in trouble. On the other end of wherever you're teleported to.
No promise.
Alright, so
Oh.
through using the time ship, the lads arrive in Alexandria, assumingly before anybody else did. As you make your way into the square of the town, you can see several purple orbs darting from the south into your direction as they start to land in the square itself. Every so often, you'll see a soldier or black mage out of place and out of formation as they quickly move either to the left or to the right, assuming the correct position in the platoons. And after a while, you see Nogmeg, Virelis, and Ali all pop in somewhere along in the formations. What do you guys do?
Sorry, cracker in my mouth. I'll give a little wave.
I'm just gonna try and blend in. Pretend
Yeah,
it's normal.
just blend in for now and see if there's like a chance to slip away casually at some point.
I can cause the distraction if you want as well.
Alright, you're gonna continue heading on to the north with the platoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a day.
Continue to march up the streets. Every now and again, a civilian will kind of move to the side to get out of the way, and you do hear some mutters here and there of just kind of like local rumours.
Local
Can we make
rumors.
anything out?
Yeah.
Sure, roll perception.
What? Rolling.
What have Meg's bonus in this? No.
Nope.
Oh, it's so more depressing now about that. I've still got 30. I'll take it.
Ouch. Yes!
At least you do hear everything.
It's like, man, I,
You're looking for a way out.
Seems like Nogmeg and Virelis are too busy enjoying their company.
I
They've
could have
rallied.
done better.
don't mess up, don't mess up.
Alright, so, people who are actually marching just hear, like, just local nonsense of people saying, oh, military are back. Says, where's Mommy? Where's Mommy? Who's the man in the cloak? Why are they black? You don't ask why someone's black.
Oh wow.
then it comes over to Mackie and the Gold. We're able to hear a bit more of a actual talking rather than racist children.
I love that the mom was louder than the kid.
You're able to discern some local rumours that Garnet will be having her coronation within the week, and apparently it rolls around just after the upcoming Tetramaster tournament. Besides that, you hear that the army is completely pulling out of Limblum as well as any other place they have liberated, and that the war has been called off, and until further notice, a ceasefire has been declared.
Oh. That means we can join the guild again.
Maggie goes up to a random person and
No,
asks
no,
if he's allowed to
saying
join the
that
guild, and they just turn to you and say, "Oh, you have a letter for me?"
Oh, that's the thing, I like it. No.
Stop talking to the NPCs, Mackie.
I make a Christian do a like the horse steed thing and then gallop away. Even with a water.
Wow.
The platoons continue to march up to the north as you can hear the teleportations of more troops from to the south, though the southern ones that are just coming in seem to be a lot fewer in number, and they're a lot more scorched and looking rather battle-weary.
If we go past like a particularly bigger larger crowd, I wanna try to kind of slip away as unseen as possible.
Alright, you can do that as you get to the ticket area. This is kind of like the second square where it's kind of just a market combined with several other shops and schools, so it's be the most full area of other people.
Yeah, I'm going to break away at the ticket section.
Yeah.
Alright, roll me stealth.
Oh man, this would be the best for you guys to fail at this. Where do you think you're going, soldier?
Nah, bollocks, this is going to be bad.
It's gonna be so hard for Ali of everyone.
Oh,
There you go,
yes.
nice.
So it's Ali's
Elgway
the
gets
problem.
away easily, and Varellis, apparently you were never there to begin with.
Yes.
And
You just
Harry.
you leave behind a silhouette of smoke.
Has Ali got to do the same then as well?
Ali has to do the same.
You've lost Ali now, so we're prepared now.
Oh,
Wow.
And then Ali just turns to the platoon, waves her hand, and says, "I am not the doll you were looking for," and walks to the side as well.
Universe wanted this scene to happen.
Wow,
yeah.
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Been charging up your dice so long.
Yeah.
For this particular one.
When the heck did we get 3 friggin' ninjas out of...
It's because I fumbled my ride check. See, I took that one away from you.
Jeez.
The troops continue heading around the ticket station as they go over the bridge itself into the castle of Alexandria.
So, where am I meant to
hi,
meet for
guys.
everyone? Hey there, come back. How was your flight?
Feels weird. How'd you get in here, Kupo?
Yeah, come back. I mean, I don't know.
We took the time ship.
What? No,
Oh, hi. Makes sense, Kupo.
Then Ryukishi comes riding in with his dragon.
Nice. Good for
we don't
him.
look suspicious at all.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
Yeah, we go collect our prize, Kupo.
I don't think she ever said where to meet up. All I know is that she bought us time at the inn.
Well, we have some sort of ticket or thing, right?
They gave you kind of just like a contract that said you can stay at the inn, and it also says you're waiting for payment. All you have to do is show that to one of the guards at the gates.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, just in case I fail the diplomacy.
And it looks like Garnet's coronation will be happening shortly after the Tetramaster tournament in Trino.
What? Oh, we gotta get some new cards. Rikishi like dirts his head around and runs off to the nearest person. Hey, little girl, give me
Yep.
cards.
I was like,
Wow.
Make me cards.
I knew it was going to be the little girl. I was like,
I pulled him out of trouble once. I don't really feel like doing it again. Shall we go then?
well, let's go get our payment.
Goes over to Rikishi, just kind of puts his mouth around the tail end of his shirt and pulls him away.
Nice.
No, I need the little girls. I mean, I need their cards.
Good boy, Ryu. Let's go.
Ah, the wisdom of a dragon. You're gonna get us in trouble.
With a silly owner.
Do.
You continue heading over to the bridge as you can hear the familiar sounds of shuffling down to the south, but you're pretty sure you have enough time to handle it over and get out of the way.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yep. Be another battalion, probably. Yep.
The gates are wide open, but one of the Alexandrian soldiers do wave you over.
Yeah, I go there and show them the piece of paper.
Ah, so you're Constantino Farino, was it?
Yes, Kippo.
Very good.
Well.
You're right prompt on time, though you'll have to give us a few minutes. We are engaging in some troop movement.
No, that's quite alright, Kippo.
If you want, you can just stay on the other side of the bridge, and I'll send word to the person who will give you a reward.
Alright, we'll do that. Thank you, Kippo.
Alright, you all head on to the other side of the bridge as the next platoon makes their way over the bridge. And just like before, you are pretty sure these are a lot fewer in number than the last ones you saw, as well as looking a lot more battle weary. Do you guys just want to stay here and wait for the payment, or?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Is there anywhere in town that sells a disguise kit?
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know
Like,
if I
you just
want
go
one
to
of
the.
those.
Why do you want one?
I'm just thinking if we ever come to a situation like that again, disguise kit might be useful.
I have one, but I've never used it.
The disguise kit is only prior to rolling disguise.
Yeah.
Like, you were just there to, like, make yourself stand up straight. Disguise kit is more like makeup beforehand.
Yeah, I suppose.
If you do want to buy one, it's 50 gold and weighs 8 pounds.
That's quite heavy.
You've also got the Cartographers Guild here, or I can't remember what it's called. Is that what it's called? Cartography.
The cartography guild, it's the tea-stained graph.
Yeah. I don't know if you have any maps or such there. Varellis. Could go visit Wilson.
Wilson!
I'll have a look, see what I got.
Should have loads. I've been to so many places.
Scrolls falling out everywhere.
Nature or survival perception for what, Mackie?
I want to see what animals are in the water.
Oh, in the water?
Yeah.
To identify who they are, it'd be nature.
Yeah, I've got a few.
How do you know?
Alright, as you look across the river, you see a few select fish. Most of them are just the normal kinds, however you do spot a few Alexandrian wingtails. And just like the name suggests, they are a larger fish. They're normally around 12 to 14 inches long, and they are very heavy, weighing around 80 pounds. And the most identifiable feature, as well as their namesake, all of their tails are designed with different variations of wings. You'll see ones with mostly scaly wings, some of them have very thin, kind of bony wings, whereas others have wings that are just flush of a kind of like a almost leathery texture, and they use those to swim around a lot faster than the rest of the other fish.
Is it illegal to fish this river?
You don't live here, so you'd have to ask someone or roll knowledge local.
I'll ask a guard.
A guard
no.
will tell you that fishing in the river right next to the Alexandrian gates is legal, yes. You do it in the docking areas if you really want to. For us, did you say you're buying this guy's kit?
No, I think Meg's already got one. And I won't bother.
Alright.
Well, mine's a small one, so I don't know how that would apply if I discussed some with you, but
I don't think they come in
Just kind of-
sizes.
they do.
Do they? I don't never seen.
That's what I gathered. I think it had the little star next to it that it costs weighs less if it's small.
So items weigh 1/4 this amount made for small characters. Oh yeah, can't be used on him then. It'll just be for small characters.
I was just pretty much saying that so that, like, you know that I do have one, but I've never used it.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean,
think
you
they've
can
come
buy it if
across
you
any
really
to
want
use
it. I bought it because it made sense at the time when I was creating Knockback to have one. But I've never used it ever. Just to give a kind of point of reference. It's only 50 gil, so if you want it, you can, like, do what you want. But just, you know.
No, I just don't think it's worth the weight. It's £8. Can't carry that much.
Also that.
Alright, did you say you wanted to go to the the tavern?
Yeah, I've
You had
got,
other maps?
I've got 3 maps.
Alright, post them in the chat and I'll tell you how much they are.
I'm not sure if I've already handed these ones in. The Alexandria Plateau, I think I've already handed in.
You've already done the Alexandrian Plateau.
Yeah,
Although
I
you've
thought
not
so.
done Danglersfall or Popos Heights, so let me just get the prices for those. Both of those are 500 gil each, so 1,000 in total.
That's pretty cool. I need to start keeping track more of where we're going.
Anything else whilst you're waiting?
Can you get a masterwork fishing rod?
There's no mention of one, sadly.
Oh,
How about like a stabilizer for, so like an attachment I can have made to put onto a tritium, and the rod goes in that, so Mackie doesn't get pulled in the water via a big ass fish.
So you basically want some chains attached to her.
Yeah, because I don't want to go for some.
65 gil.
Hey. So, what, 71 gil altogether?
Yeah.
I'll make it 75. I don't just want one bit, but 5.
I guess while he's fishing, I'll do this thing. Okay, after some time, actually, let me check if this goes into 5 easy or not. Does not. Yeah, that goes into 5 easier. Okay, so the Alexandrian soldier gave a message off to a messenger as they go back inside, and after around 10 to 20 minutes, a more finely dressed soldier comes out with a rather large kind of lockbox in their hands, which is golden lined as well as golden made with the Alexandrian symbol. They notice your party waiting outside, and since it's kind of hard to pass off as you guys, especially since one of you is a large dragon, they come over to you and they apologize for the wait, and this is your reward for your help at the ether tree. You gain 66,890 gil.
Well, that's each.
Jeez.
Is that how much we get each? The 1,300 or
Yep.
13? Yeah. Wait, is that 13,000 each?
Yep.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Well, Mackie's going fishing. The survival roll you want?
Yeah.
Survival. There you go. That's bird fishing. Bad typing.
Alright, you go fishing in one of the local docks as you hear a very British accent in the background shout at you to turn the rod towards the fish. And you're able to catch quite a few in the time it takes for the prize to be given over, though you don't get any Alexandrian wingtails.
Damn. Can I roll to see what their favourite bit would be? Or if they like anything in particular?
Well, they're not in the docks.
Oh, they're just in that little path.
Yes.
Down. Any rare fish I caught? Or is it all just...
There's not really that rare fish in a city. They'd be
Right.
probably going away to a more quieter location.
For a poor part of the town?
I want to go to your poorest section. There won't be much of a difference.
I'll... can I use survival to cook the fish?
Sure.
Yeah, cooking. Oh wow, that's bad. And then I just start handing out free fish to people. Does anyone like my fish?
It's good.
Do we cook them first, or just
He's
Oh,
got
no,
them.
yeah, I've cooked them up. And any spares, I just pass out to any random person walking by if they want it.
Could use some seasoning, but it's fresh.
I mean, you're on the market. You can buy plenty of salt, seasoning, and whatnot.
Well,
Ready,
each
cool.
left the party.
Is there any fishing competitions or cooking competitions going on?
Not in this game.
God, what is this?
I mean, Fantasy 9 didn't have fishing in it. I mean, you
Alright.
catch some frogs if you want.
I don't think it works the same.
You gotta catch 100 frogs to get the Master Blue Magic.
Well, I guess I can't do that for the gold.
Well, hot dang. The Master Blue Magic.
I'm joking.
Try
It's-
catching the ones that are not in the water.
The Master Blue Magic.
You won't like that to help him, I would, but I don't think I can.
Giant.
That's in the real game, but on this. I can only make so many mini games.
I'm gonna start learning scrolls.
You guys don't want to talk about what you want to do next? Because you still haven't talked about the time shard at all.
Yeah.
The only person we could talk to about that is...
No, I mean Varellis to gold.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let the gold keep it as a sign
Cool.
of trust.
Okay. Good.
Hear that? She's gonna let you keep it.
I know.
She could have taken it from you if she wanted to.
I know. In all honesty, this. Yeah, we have yet to know if that is the case. I don't want that to ever be tested.
But I trust the gold.
And I want to trust Varellis.
That's why I'm letting you keep it.
Yeah, I know. That's good. Well, we've still got the Forgotten Continent to explore.
I mean, the tournament is pretty soon.
No offense, but I don't think we're gonna win the tournament.
We could just skip the tournament, like... no harm, no foul. I don't think Ricky would be pretty excited about that, though.
Yeah, but like...
Who all signed up
He's
for it?
People, he's getting beat by people in Limblom. He's not gonna win our tournament.
No, he was beating people up like he was winning in Lindblom, but Lindblom is Lindblom. It's a small town. Haven't really gone anywhere else to look for guards.
Right, we'll point out a random person in this town. If you don't beat him, he ain't doing it.
Well, isn't it just... I signed up for that tournament too. There's
Yeah,
two
but
of us.
Using the
Yeah.
same cards, though, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, well,
You're gonna fight each other with your own cards.
yeah.
Just gonna have to split the deck in two if you play at the same time, otherwise you can just swap the deck between who happens to go next.
Probably have to pick our cards going in.
So like there's Alexandria where we are, and there's Trino where you could start, looking around for cards.
It's true.
Maybe not from little kids though. That might be weird.
See what's
I'll tell you, them little kids, they have some good cards on them.
Yeah, well maybe be less weird if you really want to approach them.
That's weird.
How do we
I know. I'll give them
Alright.
candy before I.
do a card
No.
shop in this town?
Don't do that, Kubo.
What in this town?
A card shop.
A card shop.
Yeah.
They don't. There's not really that kind of thing.
There is one in Trina, but...
Yeah, that's for like low level cards. You can't
Not
buy
true,
the
no.
good ones.
Yeah.
Like when we first picked up our first deck, don't they have cards and stuff?
Yeah, but what do you want?
They sold like one card, pretty pricey. That was a random card, which could be like literally anything. Mostly
Okay.
probably like something really bad. So you're better off just, dueling.
Are you guys afraid of the Forgotten Continent? I'm just confused.
No, but like, I thought you wanted to go to the tournament, right? It's only 5 days away.
Yeah, but I mean, we've got a teleporty ship, so I'm not really worried
Let's
about
go to
time.
the cave. Let's go to the cave.
Sure. I mean, it's your thing, Kubo.
We also have a teleporty girl, so, you know.
Well, I mean, if we go to the Forgotten Continent and then she teleports away, she can't beat the rest of us up.
True.
We've got the ship.
Yeah. I'll just feel better about the
Which
ship.
we hope will make the Forgotten Continent.
Yeah. Do you want to go back to Limblom, get the guy who wants to go to the cave, then go to the cave? So I know someone mentioned that earlier. Who were you? Steve, one of you wants to go to the cave to try new skills or something?
Yeah, I mean, it'd just be fun to...
Do it.
We haven't done a romper in a little while.
Yeah.
Combat romper in a bit.
Right, to the cave.
In almost 2 sessions, yeah.
Well,
The last one we did, we almost died.
Yeah, but I mean, that wasn't a romper, that was like a life or death defend situation.
Got a lot of money out of it. That's
So,
what matters,
Limblom.
right?
Yeah.
Limblom, pick up the dude, then the Forgotten
let's go.
Continent, and hope he lands somewhere near the cave.
Hey, dude.
Alright.
Alright, you teleport to Liblum, pick up the worker for Wayne, get the carts, and thankfully the time ship's big enough to fit both of them on. As he connects up the ship does not teleport to the Forgotten Continent.
Oh. Disappointed.
So, what now, Kubo?
We could check in on that feller who was working on the steam engine. I don't
That's right,
know.
Kubo.
I don't know if they turned over anything. If Alexandria turned over anything in the peace talks.
We don't even know if he was, like, arrested or anything.
Yeah, he could be dead for all we know.
I doubt dead, Kubo, but, you know, arrested. But those prisons didn't look like much of a fun place to be in. Yeah, we go check on him, Kubo.
Hey. Do. Lost track of where I am. Cha.
Alright, as you return to your house to possibly just move stuff around in your chests, you find someone just outside of your home with some stuff for you.
Oh. Hey there.
What in the wood?
Nice.
Take it.
My music just stopped. My music's broken.
New music side for me.
Well, hello there, little feller.
Not ready yet.
Still loading.
File not found.
Let me refresh. The little circle pops up in front of the movable space and starts to go around in a circle.
Loading, please wait.
Make sure Rikishi's money actually is in the... I didn't close it down. It's in there, it's fine. Alright, so, outside is a Moogle, and who would have guessed it's a post Moogle doing its job for once. As well as a cart behind it that has 2 rather large machines just kind of situated on the cart itself as he kind of waves your party over
Hey there, couple.
Good morning there, Kupo. I have a delivery for Constantino Finale, Kupo.
Yeah, close enough, couple.
Right. I also have a letter that was attached that I need to read out. Let me just get it out here, Kupo. Kupo. We hereby relinquish these tools and machines, Kupo, that were taken wrongfully from the hands of Constantino Farino, Kupo. As it is such, you will be compensated for the accusations and actions taken against the Kupos, and they shall be given back henceforth, Kupo. Upon delivery back to Constantino Farino, Kupo, they shall be allowed to use these machines as they see fit, Kupo. As Alexandrian troops, yes, Alexandrian troops have left the scene, Kupo. These are now to be dealt with you, as it is your ownership, Kupo, and that of the Limblum Guards and Government, Kupo.
Well, that was easy.
That's good news, Kupo.
Can I have your signature, please? Say that you've acquired these and heard the letter, Kupo.
Okay, dips his ink in his hand in ink and then puts it on.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Yes, I love the paw one. Pa.
Oh.
Thank you, Kupo.
You're welcome, pal. No.
Can you take up the machines? This is my own card, Kupo.
I'm feeling much stronger because of these battle boots here.
Where's strength? Yeah.
You hear a loud bang as
Dang.
the tank hits the ground solidly under Mackie's hand.
I'll try pull it on that patrician's back and then Gellin. Well, where do we want to take it?
I thought we were all helping.
Oh wow, got that attrition.
Yeah, you go help and kind of drag it over to Attrition. Attrition does not seem happy to carry this.
Ah, it's fine.
Well, it's
No.
gonna be a long way to go.
Yeah, we're almost there, come on, okay.
The Moogle then moves the cart around and starts to pull it away because he doesn't have a chocobo. He has a chocobo. Let me bring one on. I just realised he can't pull that himself.
He runs off with this giant cart. Doo doo doo. That Kubo did not skip leg
Like
day.
that.
There
It's
we
like
go.
that startup post movie who's picking up on a card but not the chocolate.
Apparently somebody's using their blender. What are you making, fish? Making waffles?
Mimosa.
With a blender.
Might be mixing up the ingredients.
Yeah.
The cart moves and carries away.
Thank you, bye.
Where you hear the familiar ding noise of a level up and a promotion. Okay, so you now have two machines that makes everyone in the industrial district just kind of stare at you and start to make notes.
Should we take them to that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you and Rikishi help carry them up.
Hup.
So how much does it weigh? I believe attrition can actually carry this one.
You can all help.
Carry 2,100.
I'm a help.
Need washing.
Now move these machines all the way up to there.
Okay.
It's gonna take a long time.
This is gonna get real sweaty.
Void in the pile of sick, but it's probably still there.
Oh, it's not still there, it's just there's a new one.
There.
It's always fresh.
There has to always be a protected person in front of the bar.
It's just always the same dude.
People never realise to not eat the special.
There's always a one guy.
Alright, make your way all the way up to the northern part where Ludroth's house is, and as usual you see plenty of steam jutting out of the side of the building, as well as the pipes feeding in water and steam in and out.
I'm gonna go knock on his door.
Oh, it's open!
Open it. Hello, Gabo.
As you open it, a forceful waft of hot air just kind of like brushes out into you, as well as the cold air from the inside rushing inside, kind of pushing you back and forth a bit.
Hello, Gabo. Hi.
Ah, hello there, Moogle. Don't happen to have a letter, do I?
Your workshop is really loud, Gabo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was doing a lot of work recently. I'll try and keep it down, though.
That's fine. No, I don't have a letter, but actually, we have something else for you, Gabo. We talked about the. Actually, come in.
Yeah, sure. Just wipe your feet.
Like he's gonna do guard duty so no one bothers us.
Just dragging in the machinery. Surprise!
Ah, my woodwork! You've just made a load of scratches on the floor.
Oh, I can get that fixed up for you.
What? Wait, what is? You got a big tank?
Yeah, we don't know if you remember, we talked about, like, you, like, building a steam engine, Gabo, but you need a frame of reference or something?
Yes, don't mind, sorry, I just stood on some metal. The machine's wearing
He's like hammering as he's talking to you. Sorry.
It's so loud in here, I'm very sorry about this. Okay, that should there we go. Yeah, turn it on. I'll give you a hand. Put this one over to one of these pipes. That into corner. Oh, and what's this thing you got here?
And that's the engine itself, Gabo.
It looks like an LTCM to me.
We've seen a lot of LTCMs get attached to this sort of thing. Puts things on certain timers and such. Wasn't sure if it was going to be helpful to your work. Thought it'd be better safe than sorry.
I'm gonna have a look, see at its past machinations and times, see if I can get more of a reading on it. Put it in the corner where the machine's standing. Rikish just jumps over the machine.
Yeah, there you go. A little spit shine ought to do it.
You rub your beard into the floor and it polishes it.
Spit on my beard. Okay, and then just rub it.
Perfect.
It's like steel wool and cotton all at the same time.
Well, this'll definitely help speed things up. Do you happen to know what these machines were making or doing before you brought them over?
Nervous glances.
Does it matter really, Gabo? Like, can you still utilize it?
It was being used to inject steam into living creatures. That's what this tank here was for, and that their timer had something to do with it. Usually has some sort.
Diplomacy?
Oh boy. Why do I open my mouth? Come on. Don't have wasted your good roll on alright. Over 10, I'm happy.
Does Varela want to make him re-roll?
Oh, I can do that, can't
I rolled a 15. I'm really not gonna do better than that. Yeah.
Really? That's a 15? Give my
Oh,
Jesus.
no, never
Okay,
mind
No. Yeah, you should have appointed diplomacy.
I guess it's technically I get a +2 if they're neutral. From the
Or above?
yeah.
Alright, yeah, you get +2, because he's
Woohoo.
definitely friendly.
I broke 15.
Wait, yeah. I kind of wish you cleaned it out before you brought it after telling me this. Nobody knows about it, do they?
No, just us.
Bluff.
Oh God.
You literally just got it off Alexandrians.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Alright.
they don't actually know what it does.
That's gonna make things a bit difficult if people know what this thing has been doing and what it's done.
It's not doing it anymore, so
He then puts his head he puts his head up to the window of the tank to look inside. Hey, you really should have cleaned this thing out. There's still scraps of clothing in there.
I can take care of that. Don't you worry about a thing. Hup.
oh, it did.
Damn.
I like that profession.
I mean, isn't that where they just store the mist? Like, if we open it up and then is the mist going to escape?
No, you already opened it up before, and it let out the monster and the mist that was already in there. However,
Okay.
Gold brings out one of those squirty bottles with water, and then puts the rest of his beard in one hand and pulls it up. Then goes into the machine, starts spraying, and then wiping everything down with his beard. Well, that's definitely, I wouldn't do that with my fur, but whatever you into, man.
It's alright, people are always talking about things in my beard anyhow. I can't catch it all at this point.
Well, this machine will definitely help me, have a bit of a frame of reference for this stuff. Good thing you bought it all in one piece as well. I could definitely see how much it was containing and how much it was using at what time.
Oh, we're glad to be of help, Kubo.
It's probably going to take quite a few days to make up a prototype. I already got, well, it's an engine. You can attach it to any ship that's not currently sailing and get that to go. If you had a ship laying around, I could install the prototype in that. I don't exactly have a ship laying around to test.
We could use a time ship.
No, you can't. He would have to take out what engines currently existing in a ship to put in this one.
Yeah, but we
The
have
prototype
a
ship
sailboat,
has
right?
an engine. You don't own a boat.
Okay, gotcha.
And when he says ship, he means like an airship,
Gotcha.
because he's making a
Prototype.
engine that
Gotcha.
runs off.
Could see if we
Besides
could
powering things, you'd only be able to put it into an airship to power that.
back where, like, because mist ships are not used anymore. See if we could get one of those.
That's a,
Are you
That's a-
asking the GM or are you asking Ludroth?
I don't know.
Let's ask Ludlow.
Kind of looking at the party, like, is that an option?
somebody got knowledge local. Somebody
You
been
can
paying
roll
attention.
knowledge locally if you really want to.
Hoya! Have I been paying enough attention? Oh wait, hold on. Before you tell me, I'll use my 1d6 for now. Come on! Ah,
And you have the +8 for it.
I do. Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Alright, since all of the mist-powered ships are not currently functioning, plenty of the businesses that currently own them are fixing them up from the damage they sustained from falling out the sky. As well as trying to get them working without the use of mists. You'd be hard-pressed to find somebody selling a mist airship, And if you could, it'd be very expensive. Besides that, you wouldn't know too much else. Like, if you can find one, it's going to be very expensive to buy.
Okay. Well, seems like we could get our hands on one, but it'd be expensive.
Could we steal one?
You can't steal something that doesn't move.
How would you steal it? It's a huge
How
ship on the
expensive is
ground.
it? We're rich.
Yeah, like expensive how?
8,000.
With your local, you estimate it would be around 50,000 gil.
Can't afford it.
About 50,000. If we can find a seller. I mean, we did just get refitted, so it's not like we're dying for new equipment right now.
Exactly.
Apparently, Fish is chopping up that fish for you.
No, I'll just get back to work.
That guy cannot stop hammering. Oh!
He's got to
That's
get
like-
back to work. I mean, he's got to work on his prototype, you guys.
Ludruff.
Stop being a
Well, with
workaholic.
that local, is anyone selling a ship?
That we might have to go out and...
Go ask around.
Yeah.
Wait a second, what about the one in the guild? The guild had a ship before, can't we just buy theirs off them? Yay! Proofs. Yay!
I mean, we could fit it in there probably, but it's not gonna be our ship.
For part of the guild again, though.
I think we could just like get back to the guild in general because the war's kind of over.
We haven't checked in.
Nope.
Didn't our guy lose an arm in that battle?
He lost his arm prior to that battle.
Oh, okay, right.
You wanna go check the guild, see if he's there now or what?
Yeah, there's stories.
Oh, what's going
Stories to tell, stories to be heard.
on? Go to the guild.
Alright, Ludruff, we're gonna look into that ship.
Alright, I'll be here working on the engine. I got 6 days until it's done.
Alright.
Good luck with the work, Kupo.
Good luck with finding an airship.
Oh, shoot, actually, I have out of character. I have put a couple ranks into profession engineer now. If I helped him with that, would that help cut down time?
How many ranks? Apparently, Fish is going to help too. What is your total bonus?
It's 8.
Let me check.
It's an intelligence thing in it, so make it play music.
He's not going to play music for 8 hours straight.
I could do it for like a couple of hours, but like the whole day. There's a lot of things I could be doing during that time.
I'll say, yeah, sure, you can help. That'll cut off day, so it'll be ready in 5.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to get the guild stuff sorted out, Dugald takes off his cloak, rolls up his sleeves. I'll help this feller out, maybe speed things up a bit.
Go to the guild so you can get their issue then.
Sounds stale, but what about the tournament, Kupo? You're not gonna get ready for it at all then?
Well, we've already got a bunch of cards. I trust in the heart of the cards.
Go to the
Think
guild.
that's gonna be enough, Kupo? You see some pretty powerful cards out there.
Yeah, he's been beat quite a few times. He won't win the tournament right now.
Well,
It's
there's...
up to you, Kupo. It's your tournament.
Well, I mean, Ryukishi could be on card collecting duty. He's done a good job of it so far.
Well, he's done a job of it, so. He's
I think
basically
he
almost
sees Tetramaster as a pay-to-win sort of thing.
like it's like this. He's not banned from playing Tetramaster mindfully.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was while Alexandria had occupied the place.
Well, that's true. But, you know, still the reputation is probably still there.
I mean, there seems to be a lot of things we gotta get done. Furless and Ali can... It's like, Ali can get fixed up by Varellis. Or done up, I should say.
He's already been done.
Oh, she has? Okay, cool. That's right, because she teleported in sooner. Still got spells to learn and all?
Yeah, I'm gonna do spells.
Cards to collect, spells to learn, an engine to make, a guild to get re-established with. We got stuff.
Due to Stealth Synergy's new ruling, will we be using it as often? Because
It's still really good. You get to take the highest roll.
and
And
use your own bonus though.
yeah,
It was only good before because like your bonus is exactly high.
my bonus has gotten higher over time. I mean, like, I had to develop my knowledge skills a lot more first.
And I mean,
It's not overpowered anymore, Fish. That's why you're nervous about it. It's a good feat.
Oh, I want.
Oh,
We've got
I
five,
don't have numbers in the triples anymore. What
got
was
5
me?
days, so
You
I'm
wanna
gonna
get-
retrain.
If you're gonna retrain, then you can get rid of the team beat bucket thing because we never use it.
True.
Just figure out something else
What
for
thing?
myself.
So I definitely realised to get rid of that one. Because of how we got it.
The team beat bucket.
Yeah, we got that feat
I mean-
because...
Yeah, I mean, I know why we got it and it makes sense story-wise, but also we've been, like, re-established as heroes more or less now.
Yeah.
Doing, like, honest work for 3+
John Paul.
years.
John Call God.
So we could...
Is that the one I gave you for your background?
Yep.
You can't retrain that one.
Ah, okay. Never mind then.
I mean, if you don't like the stealth synergy, then that's fine. But if you take it away, then stealth is going to be out of the question for our team. Because
Well,
we
I like
lost
that.
QTAS.
As I say, Mikey's probably got the highest stealth roll here.
Yeah,
He's got a base plus 20.
which is... I don't know what your problem with the stealth rolls are. I mean, like, we can use
But
stealth more often.
We rarely used it when I was overpowered.
I know. I thought that was a real waste.
When we did, it was pretty useful.
You just want to buff up your character more, don't you?
Yeah, he wants to bin max more.
Yeah, exactly. And what? No. I don't even know what I'd get. I don't think I
Then
can
why
get
would you
out.
retrain it if you don't know what you're getting?
Plus we have 5 days, I just want to sit around for 5 days.
We're not sitting around 5 days. There's like, while Dougal's here, we're just learning spells. We, like, Nog, Ricky, and Maki could go looking for Tetramaster cards for him.
But you also still haven't talked to the guild, so there's that whole
Well, there's
thing going on.
that's going to happen. Maybe go for hunts in the meanwhile.
Without
Roughly.
the gold?
Yeah. What? Well, it depends on the level of it. We'll go to the guild, see if we can rejoin them, see what's going on there.
Yeah, let's start there.
Man, now it's got an orchestra.
Alright, you all head over to the air caps and make your way back to the Arteus, Band of Arteus Guild. And as you make your way there, you notice there's no longer a plethora of guards surrounding the entranceway, and it seems a bit more lively in the area. To Gold, you can come as well because he's not going to be starting work immediately.
Oh, okay, perfect. Hoo-hoo.
I'll work with the group and then.
Do.
I haven't been here in a while, Kupo.
I'll walk in the door.
What is happening? To who?
Hey there, Kupo, how's it going?
Ah! Take your tools outside, Kupo!
What? Oh, can you still hear stuff?
Yeah.
Get there. Oh, Duran's here. I'm gonna pull up a seat next to Duran and say hi.
Good to see you've made it home safe. Though I don't think you're calling this place home nowadays.
We didn't want to put the guild in any danger whilst we were doing stuff.
Stuff you say. It's the conversation we need in private.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll head into the side room.
Go and just head back home. I've got spells to learn.
Yeah, I mean, we could fill you in later.
Sweet. I'm gonna teleport.
Better if it lets me.
Alright, Bryce just teleports back home to read scrolls.
So, where do we start?
So, how about you fill me in on what's happened since I've been gone?
Well,
Oh, it's gonna be a long story.
when you first went, we just did the whole normal guild stuff. But we also did a bit of research into Alexandria. Kind of worked out what the Queen was planning, and then it's now. Someone help me.
There's so much. There's so much happened.
That bridge and be like all the four of us just kind of tell what's happened.
Yeah.
Because there is so much to tell. We build pretty much everything. Well,
I think it's going to be only focus
everything
on
major.
why we left. Yeah. It's
All
going
right.
to focus on why we had to leave the guild.
We'll have a montage where every so often you characters will just fade to different parts of the room as if you're pacing around, counting a story. Yeah,
That's so-
that's the story.
Pretty much, goodbye.
Well, it's definitely a long story. What? Maybe it was like 1 minute you told me that? And what are you gonna continue doing after all of this has happened? You're no longer part of the guild, but you say you wish to return?
I mean, yeah, definitely. This is where a lot of us called home for a long time. In a way, this guild saved us.
Well, we've got resources to bring back with us as well. As we
Resources?
have a
So we have someone working on an engine for your airship.
steam engine prototype.
What would the steam engine do? I couldn't imagine it produced much power.
It'll still cause you to fly.
Could do the same as the mist engine, but without the mist cupo.
I'll take your word for it, but seeing will be believing for me.
We'll have it ready to be presented in 5 days, is what the estimation is.
Well, if you're wanting to return, it's going to have to be the whole group and any that's going to help you. And I think you're missing 2 of your members. 3, possibly.
Yeah. So we need QCAS and a Blood Mage to join again.
Well, we'd have, what do we have?
You wouldn't need Kutas because Kutas isn't helping you.
Ah, so the Blood Mage.
It's just Duran. The last time Duran saw you, you were a group of 7.
Alright, well, also we need Virelis here. Let me go get her. I
Can't
run
we all
off.
just learn a spell in peace?
I run off, get on attrition, get galloping away.
And QTES has decided to retire.
Gone home to be a family man.
That's a smile towards Ryukishi. Yep.
Yeah, for the spells to get back home, cupo.
Rikishi's gonna make Kutas worry.
I mean, he does it, like, already, cupo. Like it's gonna be anything new.
What's your plans with this Horus fellow?
That's a good question. Well, we don't know how... it's still uncertain what sort of force he's gonna... I don't know. He seems like he's going to play an important part in what's to come.
But it seems very dangerous to have 2 time mages together, especially if one is from a different timeline.
But the alternative is to not keep an eye on them, both.
Dangerous either way.
Aye.
Even more so now you have that time shard.
Yes. I have the time shard.
For us who didn't know about it, then Early said she'd play nice, cupo. Don't know about the rest, but I trust Early, cupo.
Well, it's just trustworthy. Trust me.
You're not here. Shut up.
You hear a voice in your head. Trust Virelis.
I mean, that's what I just said. I trust her. What more do you want?
I mean, I have a little more hope in the world now that Alexandria's come to peace with the other nations. Kind of shows that...
For now, in the foreseeable future, Garnet is a much more calmer leader than Bran was. He allowed my release and extinguished any of the wrongdoings against us.
That's good to know. We did help in saving her, but we didn't get a chance to speak with her during that time.
Mackie
You're
brings a
renovating the place,
hammer
Kupo?
to the door to like
Jesus
bash
Christ.
it down to let him back in.
Virelis!
What?
You're not there yet.
I rolled a 45, I'm there very soon.
Would you have told him about the Eidolon crystal?
The Eidolon crystal. That
Yeah,
we have
the 4
now.
shards.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I could tell him about the legends and the research that I've uncovered.
That is worrying news, especially now that, well, Alexandrian holds all 4 shards.
Yes. With the visions from Varelis. Well, with her version of the future having happened already. It seems safe to say that we're going to have to play it important. We're going to have to make sure that Garnet's inauguration goes through smoothly.
The only problem with that is that a Eidolon was used against another. It would be hard to stop that from occurring unless you stop the summoners themselves.
Well, you said she was reasonable, perhaps given the information. She might follow in the footsteps of her ancestors.
It may be hard to do so, since all of the Eidolon stored within her have now been released. A first come, first serve basis to anyone who can find the lost Eidolons, it seems. If what you say is true about the chaining of the Eidolons, Kuja now has both Odin and Bahamut.
Aye. Oh, jeez. It makes me think more about this. Does our guild have any books on the legends, or perhaps the ideologies of the Eidolons?
No. Those would all be with the summoners themselves, as most of what the outside world would have is just fairy tales.
Oh boy.
Apparently Maggie can't get through the door.
Go girl, get your ass packed up and get to the guild. Kupo. And let's go.
Alex?
Yes.
Our red check is too high.
You can't bring attrition in here.
Ways.
Can't even get past you move.
Alex, attrition just jumps over you.
Cheers.
What's the door?
Oh, there's Agabal. Hi.
Hello. What do you need from me?
Oh, we've all got to be here if we want to join the guild, come on.
Fair enough. So-
Since we're all gathered back here, I suppose Villadin and Kutas are no longer in aid of you.
Yeah, Philly then retired just like he eats waiting food, which isn't that much to be fair.
That does sound like him, yes.
And then Kutas just want to make a lovely home for his husband.
At least one of his marriages is going well.
Well, technically he is only married once, Kupo. The other one never got through.
That's why that was a bad one.
I mean, you would argue there isn't one, but sure.
I'm sure Ryukishi would argue there was.
Well, he isn't saying anything, so...
That is true. He does seem to be taking a nap against the fireplace.
It's a really warm spot, though, Kupo. Anyway.
Yes. Now your team is back, you'd all like to return to the Band of Arteus.
Yes.
Well, in doing so, you'll be allowed access to the buckshot, as well as installing this steam engine of yours when it is prepared.
Nice.
Duran will hand each of you back a Arteus badge.
Yay!
This just feels right, Kupo.
You are, as normal, allowed to take on contracts, though without miss there's a declining amount of them.
We'll kill the big stuff.
There are quite a few big stuff out there.
Like it's going to look.
Yeah, okay. Berlis, do you remember much about the attack on Alexandria? Or what the thing you're trying to stop?
I wasn't there, but I saw the explosion. I was close by, but from what I remember, just a lot of destruction.
And how do you plan to stop it?
I was just going to tell Kuja not to do it. Like, if he does it, he'll die. I figured that would be reason enough to stop him.
Well, from my working with Alexandria, it might be a bit harder to convince him.
Do you think he'll really recognize you, though, Kupo?
If I show him the mark on the back of my hand, I'm sure he'll know who I am or what I am.
I mean, but still, if he doesn't remember you, he has no reason to trust you, Kupo, because, you know, of auras and stuff.
It's the only thing I can think of trying, though.
Is there... I mean, Duran, you worked more closely, well, since you worked with the Alexandrian soldiers. Do you have any leads on where Kuja might be? Our last lead left was off to the Forgotten Continent, but he has since returned from that. And we haven't had any leads since.
It'd be hard to say where he is currently. However, Queen Bran was quite upset over everything that was going on, and the last information we had was that he was at the Ether Tree, possibly looking for a new power source. But besides that, we did not learn anything until I was allowed my leave. But from what Veras is saying, probably going to attack Alexandria rather soon. And Veras, you would know that Alexandria was summoned on the day of Garnet's inauguration.
I will have one that.
That makes sense. It means he's going to want to know that she's there. And if all of the crystals, if his whole plan was to get all of the crystals, crystal shards, into Alexandria and make sure that the summoner was present, I think he wants Alexander to be summoned.
Well, if that giant eye was able to chain both Odin and Bahamut, it's possible he wants it to chain Alexander to his own will.
I think I know how I'm going to get Ifrit to join us.
How so?
Well, if there's going to be a battle of the greats going on, I doubt he'd want to miss out.
Well, he does sound like one for war.
Wish I knew where Opal was. I'd rather have a protector like Shiva going in.
Last I heard, Garnet was able to summon Shiva.
Okay, so she's been re-established.
Well, Garnet had several Eidolons sealed within her. Those were all taken out by Queen Bran. All he told me about Ramu. Though they can make pacts with several summoners, it's very, very rare they would be sealed within them. You could possibly ask Ramu himself.
That is possible. Might have to. Now, I guess it comes into play where I guess herein lies my question for us as a group. We've got ourselves the issue of knowing that Garnet has the capacity to summon Alexander, and with all the shards in her kingdom, I don't know what it would take for her to push her to do that. But if Kuja goes and attacks,
Try using him as a defense.
yeah. The thing is, unless we could find Kuja first to stop him, the only way to stop a summoning from happening would be to stop Garnet.
So do we have to go to Garnet? But we've got, so our choice is either go to the Forgotten Continent and see if he's hiding there, which is so big we won't have a clue. Or go to Garnet and tell her whatever happens, do not summon Alexander. Whatever his name is.
You only got 5 days before the ship is done.
And that's if I'm working on it. That's my issue is.
5 days before the ship is done. So
Only
we can't go
7
to
days.
Forgotten Continent anyway. For that.
Only 7 days before the inauguration. And now, whatever the thing is for her,
Inauguration.
Yeah.
isn't that when it goes down in Varela's timeline?
Yes.
So we have 7 days to tell Garnet not to do it, or 7 days to go stop him.
Or we could do both. We could try to get an audience with Garnet and tell her, and then go for Kuja. There's really no reason we couldn't do both, Kubo.
It's finding him that would be the tricky part.
Which we could talk to Garnet first.
Mm-hmm.
We can always teleport there, see if she'll have a word with us. But last time we went, she was really good. I doubt we'll be able to get a word with her.
The sooner we ask for an audience to...
He would be meeting with several royals, sorting out plans, plus doing tons of other duties before the inauguration. be rather hard to get an audience with her so soon.
Could always try sneaking in.
Sticking more along the official lines, is there anything that we could do through? Is there any way the guild might be able to vouch for us of some sort, or perhaps the guild could get us to speak with the regent here?
Sadly, the guild's pull is not in that way. We may have done dealings, but not enough to gain trust.
Okay.
The main mission you undertook for them was also used as a ruse, and Garnet knows that, and the one at the Ether Tree was not done under our name.
Ah,
Well, they know our group's name, Kupo. Maybe that helps.
Yes, but the only real face-to-face dealing you've had with them was as a freelancer, not a part of a established company. Your priorities and allegiances change easily if you're a freelancer.
well, we could use the 6 days or 7 days to prep for the inauguration. If we, I mean, we can try to get an audience with her. If we cannot, at the very least, we can have ourselves ready for what's to come.
What about the day, Kupo? I mean, they were friends, right?
Hmm.
To the best of my knowledge, and through the knowledge network, they were close. Though he has since abandoned her company for other means. Rather busy, it'd be hard to have a thief as a friend around.
Did he return to Tantalus?
It would be doubtful that he did. Though I do hear he's an avid fan of the Tetramaster card game.
That is a place to meet up at. Gives us a little bit of time.
Maybe they have a place to meet each other in secret or something, Kupo. If we could find him, maybe he could know how to get a hold of her. You know, being all sneaky like and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That could be something.
I mean, he was part of Tantalus when they stole the princess in the first place. So. So we have 5 days until the tournament to possibly meet Zidane.
Well, if he's a fan of Tetramaster, do you think he'd be joining the tournament, Kupo?
That's the idea. And that would give us 2 days prior to the inauguration of meeting with someone who might be able to get us an audience with Garnet or sneak us in.
Well, we could try to look for him before, like, both Trino and Alexandria are pretty big on Tetramaster, so he might be hanging around here, one of those places.
True. I mean, I'm happy to check around with you.
I mean, if you want to help with the engine, then it could be just the rest of us going. Ricky wants to look for better parts anyway.
That's true.
Where I think we would go. So might just, try asking around while we're there.
True. Dugald's knowledge of summoning up or trying to bring a deal with Eidolon, what does he have any idea like what a time frame would be?
Yes. Basically, for the creation of the pact, you need to do a calling spell. For the Eidolons, you need to do a calling spell that takes 1 hour to use, and you'll need around 100 gil worth of ceremonial incenses, colours, gems, and candles and such. And you'll need a wide area. It'll be around, I think it's a 30 or 40 foot radius of just a circle, like a magic circle. And for Eidolons, they need to be in a wide area and of an environment that is not opposite to their element. So for Ifrit, you cannot summon him within the ice cavern.
Okay.
And since you are not a summoner, it's going to cost you a lot more in MP to actually call him for the first time. Once you've made a pact, the cost of summoning them during combat is a lot less.
Okay. Cool.
Roll me knowledge planes.
Will do. Let's see. Wait. I'll add the 1d6. Come on. Good stuff. Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Alright. Go note to do the calling spell for Ifrit. It will cost you 104 MP. Although when you were at the Eidolon Wall, you did find some of the writings that said new people learning the craft or new summoners who weren't very good at it, they could band together in bigger groups to help the calling go through easier. This won't turn down the time, so it will still cost 1 hour. However, you can split the MP cost.
Oh.
If there's 2 of you, it's half for each of you. If there's 3 of you, it's a third each. If there's 4, it's a quarter each.
Okay. Neat.
Sounds like something we have to do as a group.
Thank goodness.
However, the bard cannot do this because they do not use spells.
Of course not.
I'm still here to help if you need help.
Yeah, you and Allie are powerful mages. We're gonna have to make we're gonna be a coven. 1 warlock and 2 witches.
Witches. As long as they're as light as a duck.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like an exciting thing to do. Perhaps next session.
Yeah,
What?
begin a
See if the
session,
rest
yeah.
votes.
After next session, you call up Ifrit and then burn the world down.
Burn it to the
I
ground.
mean, it was gonna burn out anyway if we didn't do anything.
Did you say it was 104 MP?
Yes, to call him it's 104.
Okay. And then it was 100 gil or 200?
100 gil to buy all the necessary items.
Okay. And 1 hour. Okay. Cool.
And once you made a pact, you can summon him outside of combat or for combat, and it's considerably less than 104 MP.
Okay.
Is he any less likely to destroy the world once you've made a pact?
He is a far more destructive force. The only reason I had trouble figuring out what might appeal to him, and I think his sense of ego might come into play. I don't know that he's the summon we'd want in that situation. I think I would more rather go to Pinnacle Rocks again, perform a calling of Ramaha there, and
You don't need to do a calling for Ram, you already have him.
oh, okay, cool. So I can like ask. I can talk to him.
you can just summon Ram you whenever you want, and it's just a normal standard spell.
Okay, cool.
To summon Ram you, you need to spend 22 MP.
22
Do it now.
MP. Do it now!
You don't want to do it in this tiny room.
No.
Ram you's very big.
I do not. Ramu. 22 MP. Okay. I'll probably ask for guidance from him, seeing if I can figure out where we could get an opal. Perhaps another one like Carbuncle as well. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk to him. I'm gonna have to get my hands on some diplomacy. I think that's definitely gonna be a big shopping thing. It's gonna have to just buy a thing that boosts diplomacy way higher. Cause this -2 is killing me.
It might kill your party as well.
Yeah.
We can end the session here if you guys want.
Cool.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a full party next week.
Unless somebody here says otherwise. Fish, you're going to finish your construction work next week.
Nope.
Ugh.
Right, see you all around.
Yep.
Alright,
so
gang.
you can stop streaming.
Have a good
User
one.
disconnected.